Alright guys, Spielem here, back, another live stream. Apologize for the late start here. Yeah, starting like a dragon Ishin. That's something. Please let me change the audio because it's already pretty loud. But yeah, I mean, BB can't happen. I didn't watch it. I was at work, so, I know what happened, kind of. I mean, like it's hard to follow based on things I've seen. But okay, so the gist of it is that I've seen. So they did a competition, right? They did a competition to determine like placements, and by those placements, they doled out like placements in the movie. Oh, yeah, also I didn't know that. Yeah, it is a. They didn't finish it, which is fucking stupid. Considering the entire thing was promoted as a Sunday night eviction, which makes me wonder, like, is it going to be like a really big moment then? Like, is it like, is because like Victoria's HOH, right? Um, we're doing easy. Fuck that. I'm not bothering. Not doing easy. But yeah, if Victoria's HOH, like, could it be like Victoria like backdooring Anthony or something? Could that be what's happening here? Um, Producer showed Elijah trying to get Victoria to put up Anthony. See, I wonder, like, is that just what's gonna happen? Because I could see that being the reason why. Is that she does, like, give in and backdoor Anthony, but, I don't know, we'll see. Killa Kayla, I guess. And she won a comp. Is there any ranking that Suri is number one? Panama player ranking. Probably. Beyond that, I mean, non-winning players, she's number one, right? I think that makes sense. Is Tola going up? Oh, 100%. Yeah, like the correct move is Tola. But it is Spicy V though, so you never know. Is there no dub in this? Actually, I guess it makes sense that there's no dub in this. Anti-penultimate juror? Probably, right? I would assume she's number one in that. When am I going to play this game before Persona 3? What do you mean? Oh, no, that's like a dragon, Infinite Wealth that I'm going to play before Persona 3. That's the mainline entry. This is a spin-off that came out last year. Gamer Lost Mine? I haven't been following, really. I saw the Tori stuff. That they're, like, posting a lot of stuff about Tori, but I haven't, like, really followed, exactly what's going on. You know, the Yakuza games? It's probably for the better. I don't know. I mean, especially this game, at least. Genuinely, I have no interest in this game at all. The only reason I'm playing this is because it is a Yakuza game. Like, if it wasn't, I would not bother playing this. And that's why I'm just streaming it, because it's like, when else am I going to, like, spend the time playing it? 40's going to be so disappointing? Probably. I mean, by the way, really funny that, so, like, I saw the update for the last elimination, or I think it's the last, either way. And I was like, oh, I'm out of the draft. That sucks. I mean, I guess I'm last place. Turns out, Radio Ranger also lost their person too. So we're tied for last. That's something. It's not the worst thing in the world. But it is funny how, like, bad of a Challenge 40 team I got. Can I make this into an email? What is this? What, eating an apple? Why? What a weird scene, though. Like, we never talked about that. Yeah, like, why the fuck did we get this weird scene of TJ getting tossed apples over and over again? I mean, Mr. Man's still there. Feeling great about your draft, especially the women. I mean, the thing about your draft is that you picked the most boring fucking draft team, so of course it's gonna work out. Yeah, I don't remember who you had. You had Horacio, right? So, I mean, yeah, your team was pretty good. I'm surprised, like, of the people, again, full challenge 40 spoilers at this point, like, why not? I'm surprised Kylan's still there. Like, I don't know how he's still there. It's like, it feels like all of his allies are gone, right? It's like, who's he even have here? I mean, like, I know he's been, like, he hung out with, like, bananas and stuff at points in the past. So, like, maybe he's just, like, sucked up to that group, but, like, I don't know who he's really working with here. I would I exclude Dan Spilo? No, I would still probably include him. Actually, yeah, I would still include him. I would have to. Because again, like, it's not like, because it's, who was it on? I think it was the South Africa ranking one, Werner. Like, I include Werner on that, and he's not technically a juror. So yeah, I would still include him. Like, the 4 female winners not on Winners at War. That I wanted to see, like, who is it? Jenna, Tina, Natalie, and who's the other female winner? Vesepia. Probably 1 Tina, 2 Vesepia, maybe 3 Jenna, 4 Natalie. I think the thing about Vesepia, I don't actually have any interest in seeing Vesepia play Survivor again. Like, in terms of, like, okay, cool. I wanted to actually lower the audio again. But anyway, in terms of, like, from an entertainment perspective, zero interest in seeing Vesepia play Survivor again. What I do want is more, like, information about her gameplay-wise. Like, that's the reason I would want Vesepia to play again. More so to kind of, like, prove me right, because I assume it won't go well. But yeah, like, I that's kind of more of why I would want to see Vesepia play again than actually seeing her play again. Okay, cool. We're already doing this. Just do auto. I feel like Dan would kind of be high. Potentially. I mean, like, he would be, like, what would he? He'd probably be, like, middle tier, right? Like, if I'm just doing a general rank, like, if I'm just saying, like where his game would rank on that season, like, I would say he's, like, middle tier. I think, like, the qualms with that would be, like, okay, do I have to put him high because he wasn't supposed to be in that spot to begin with? I guess that's the, like, debate there, but I think, like, with someone like Dan Spilo, I don't care. I'm not gonna put him, like, I'm not gonna, like, jump him all the way to the top just because of that. It's like, I think I'm good. And, like, I think it would be different, too, if, like, he had any shot of winning at that spot, where it's, like, realistic. Like, Dan Spilo never was winning anyway. It was more so, like, okay, he was, like, locked for the end. And he obviously got screwed at that position. But he was never winning the game. And I just don't want to have Dan Spilo that high. What happened if Dan Spilo wasn't ejected? Well, Janet out at 6. Probably out with the idol in her pocket. If not, she plays the idol and then Lauren goes home. Either way, works for Tommy. Final 5. At that point, then Janet goes home at 5 if she doesn't find an idol. If Janet's out at 6, then Lauren just goes home unceremoniously at 5. And then at Final 4, Dan and Tommy take each other. Dean likely takes Tommy, but not a guarantee. And then Nora does, like, to fair, Nora's probably winning final immunity, right? So to fair, probably it is Dean Tommy fire making, but based on, like, what we've heard, Tommy is a better fire maker. Where, like, Tommy just pretended like he wasn't one just because he didn't want to go to a fire making challenge, while, like, Dean never made fire ever before in his entire life. So, like, I would be inclined to say Tommy probably beats Dean, but you never know. And it's also not out of the possibility that Tommy just snows Nora into taking him to the end anyway. Yes, yeah, Dan's not beating Nora in final immunity. So yeah, it is pretty much just guarantee Nora wins immunity still. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess he didn't follow the basic rules of the game. That is a thing. Um, Also, should have been taken out of the merge. What are we talking about? What should have? Are we talking about she should have been ejected? Yes. Are we talking about should have, as in like he was actually going home? No. We'll probably do a draft. Probably a bit later. Probably around midnight. Okay, yeah, as ejected, yeah. Like, sure, if it was, like, nowadays, like, he would be, ejected, like, way earlier. The IOI is such a fucking weird season. Again, like, I literally just rewatched it, and, like, going back into the rabbit hole of, like, researching IOI again, it's, like, it's just so weird. Like, how, like, it was handled. Because I feel very confident. I think production thought they did a good job. Like, I think production, like, genuinely thought that, oh, we did everything right. Because I think 100% they could have shoved it under the rug if they wanted to. But then they actively made the choice to make it, like, such a prominent aspect of the season because I think they thought they did well. So, I don't know. It's just a weird to think about. Now, yeah, he would have been, like, ejected, like, at the very beginning of the game. Like, if it was the current rules, he'll be out, like, episode 1 or 2. Well, actually, I was episode 1 when Kelly first complained about him. I mean, that was good pre-merge, shit post-merge. Kinda, yeah. I think it's a solid pre-merge. I think yeah, pretty much the entire, like, I would say, like, the Missy boot is pretty good. Outside of that, the entire early merge is pretty bad. And then the finale is good, though. I struggle with having IOI last. It's like, if IOI is last, the reason for it is just because the negative tint that Dan puts on the season. Because it's like, the season itself is not the worst. Like, there's more good there than something like Thailand or Australian Outback for me. But there's also, like, just such a, like, negative tint to the season. But, too, for Thailand has that tint, too. But not to the same degree. I guess it's, like, kind of a different tint, though, right? Like, with Thailand, it's, like, it's more so comes from, like, the negativity of the people themselves and how everyone is, like, feeling. And I guess also, actually, I forgot about All-Stars. All-Stars has that tint, too. But, like, with IOI, it's, like, this negative tint that, like, affects, like, your, I don't know, it's not really, like, what's going on. It's more so, like, this, like, looming presence of Dan that kind of, like, makes it feel more negative. Yeah, actually, Game Changer has it, too. Game Changer definitely has it, too. Christian Boot was good. Yeah, I mean, the tribal itself was pretty good. Yeah, again, like, I think there is good stuff in IOI. But it's just, it's tough to, like, reconcile the Dan Spiel of it all. Did Liz make a bad move voting out Soda over Venus? For her, I don't think it matters that much. Because who cares about Liz? Like, I think for her, it's like, I don't know, she's gonna be carried along either way, right? It's like, I don't think it will really matter that much. Supposedly she hated Soda early on. So, I mean, like, if she's always hated Soda, then it's like, why not just get rid of Soda? Yeah, like, Thailand, like, with Thailand, it's like, there's a lot of, like, different things, right? It's like, there's a lot of bad, but it's like, comes from different sources. But, like, I feel like IOI, it comes from, like, one source. And that one source is there the entire season until the finale. But it's like, it's weird too, because like, it's not even focused on. It's literally only focused on in the premiere and in the merge episode. Yeah, it's still there though. Like, he's still there. It's like every time you see him, you can't not think about it. I see the Q deleted scene. I heard about it, but I haven't watched it, and I already forgot what it actually was now. Are you talking about, like, he did, like, a rundown of the entire tribe or something, right? Is that what it was? You move Amazon Marquesas up a decent amount. Well, good. Wait, you just said that like Marquesas was like the worst season, right? Because that's insane. Alright, we're getting a first fight sequence. Yeah, like family visit with Dan's really weird. And they bring, yeah, like, and also it's like it's weird because they hype up bringing out his son, right? They talk about the youngest person to ever be brought out. It's like, okay, cool, I guess. It is weird too how like that's the last genuine family visit too. Considering like Winners at War is its own like special thing. It's like the last like normal family visit we have is the one with Dan Spilo's son. Marquesas sucks? Well, you're wrong. I genuinely don't understand how people hate Marquesas. Okay, yeah, this was the confession I did see, yeah. Which, yeah, does make you wonder why it's not there. Dan's son was even the youngest brought out. Who was, like, was Boston younger? How old was Dan's son? I don't even know how old Dan's son was. By the way, since the last stream, I've watched most of 43. I'm up to the Noel boot. Actually, I literally just watched Last Gasp. I forgot. So I watched half of the next episode as well. Yeah, I kind of just weird opinions about 43. I really just don't know what to think of the season as a whole. I think I stand by a lot of what I said. It's just that a lot of the stuff is like fresher in my mind. I've always been confused on what the social contract is, and why they play like an anomaly. Am I missing something? The social contract is just this thing. Like it's like Jeff mentions it at one tribe, or yeah, one of the tribals that like, oh, every season has a social contract, and I don't know, they like spent an entire tribal like defining this season. Like essentially, all the social contract is like how the people in the game view the game, right? It's like how everyone in the game feels like they should play the game, and like how they're going to be judging each other based on like the type of game they end up playing. Like it's more so just this like notion of like how is the jury going to be thinking about the game, which like they define it like in I forgot, it's like the second episode after I think it's the Dwight Tribal, is it? Don't hit Marquesa, I just think it's bad. What's that mean? Would I agree 43 is better than 42? I don't think I would. I think I'm about the same as where I was. I mean, I think maybe like a little bit higher in terms of the overall season ranking, but I think in terms of like ranking new era, like it's probably the same. I like 43 is a weird season where like it's consistently fine. It's never great until the Cody boot. Which again, I haven't gotten to yet, but like it's just a like fine season. Like the merge is pretty good. The merge Tori, I should say. The Ellie Gabler stuff. Outside that, it's just like very passable. But it's never like that good though. Like the cast is fine. Like definitely, I think probably one of the weaker modern casts. When we're looking at the cast, it's like, okay, we have Cody, we have like Gabler, Ellie was a fun character. Who else was there that's even that good? Like character wise, obviously Jesse's a very good player, like that sort of, but like just raw character. Yeah, like I don't know. I think it feels like there's just something missing with this season. Ryan's pretty good. The entire like Ryan just like revealing that I threw the challenge, and we get the like cut back of like him just like tossing the ball really hard to knock over everything else is really funny. Yeah, too, for Gio, it's pretty good. Carla's fine. She's okay. Someone said they view Banu as Michael Scott. too far. I guess that is kind of a like. Oh, I can kind of see it. If I view Survivor as a comedy and 43 is a really funny season, is it though? I think there's funny moments. I don't know if it's a funny season. Like I still love the Gabler Ellie rivalry. It's still fantastic. Gabler is like a much better character than I remember too, just all around. Um, and yeah, like Cody says some wacky things. Yeah, like Carla, she's fine. She exists. Oh. By the way, Carla sucks at the game. By the way, also, like I'm like rewatching this, I'm like, wow, Carla really does suck. Like what is she doing like most of this game? Also, Cassidy really sucks too. Like rewatching this, like what the fuck is Cassidy doing most of this game? Um, like she's fucking terrible too. um, like no wonder they fucking had a hard time fucking voting for the final three. Like they all suck. Um, Gabona's great gameplay, sure. I might call it way too high in the maybe. I don't know about way too high, but like maybe a few spots lower. Um, would I vote Gabler? I don't think so, but like I wouldn't want to vote for any of them. They all suck. Like Owen's on the outs for like the entire fucking game, even pre-merge. Fucking Cassidy like has no real agency throughout any of the fucking game. Fucking Gabler like is on the bot, like would have been booted pre-merge if they ever went to another tribe when he didn't have an idol handed to him. Again, like gets credit for the Ellie move when like that wasn't really his move. Like yeah, he like says, "Oh, we should go for Ellie," but like outside, like people were already wanting to go for Ellie anyway. After that, like he's kind of like just like tagged along in alliances, not really doing anything. I don't know. It's like what they all suck. Like they're all like pretty, like they all play pretty bad games. I think I would probably consider a Gabler more though now. Who's the worst losing finalist, Owen or Jake? I think possibly Jake, just because like Jake never gets anything done. Like at least Owen is involved in like the last few votes. Like he's in on the Cody blind side. He again is in on like the James vote. Like he at least has some things. That he's like an active participant in, where like Jake is just there. And like every single time he tries to do something, he fails. And outside of that, he's just like voting to survive in the game. If Do or Die was a Twisted 43, Ghibli gets eliminated since he was first out. But then would he play though? Wait, what is this? Like, are these like just foods that I don't even know. Whatever. This is weird. Like, this game feels weird so far. Like, this game feels like you could tell it's a PS3 game, like remastered for PS5. Should know better to trust the opinion of a Matt Klotz stan. Obviously, I'm a Matt Klotz stan. Fucking love Matt Klotz. My favorite Big Brother player ever. How's Vemba? I fucking love Vemba. Which, by the way, I had to fucking play the ending. I had to play the last hour twice. Which was annoying. But I still loved it, though. I love Vemba. I think Vemba, like, it's a game that connects to me a lot as, like, the son of an immigrant, to where, like, I definitely, like, relate to a lot of the themes of the game. But, yeah, like, I really like Vemba. I mean, like, is it, like, again, is it Game of the Year worthy? No. But, okay, I guess I do have to do this. Sure, I guess I'm doing that. But, yeah, like, as again, like, 2-hour game, that's essentially, like, just, like, a nice, like, story, like, really focused story that Like it has some like cooking mini games and stuff. Like I do enjoy the game. Um, America's so refreshing a podcast. I didn't listen to the Shan Tharp one, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. George apparently played Castaway Island the other day. I assume he hated it, right? I can't imagine George loving Castaway Island. I mean, like, I think it's undeniable that Matt is the best player on BB25. Like, I think if you don't think Matt is the best player on BB25, I don't trust your opinion on, like, Big Brother. Now, again, I think you can qualm with having him as high as he is on my, like, players of all time. But I think if we're just talking about BB25, I think it's undeniable that he's the best player of that season. Jag seriously took Matt to final two despite being told that Matt would win. Yes. Which is insane. Suicide Squad's endgame was such ass. Well, there we go. Yeah, that's probably the case. They definitely, obviously the entire thing is like meant to be like a live service game, right? Which, it's funny how, like, Suicide Squad bombs, and then Warner Bros. Like, you know what, we're gonna double down on live service games. So stupid. Should you buy Vemba? I mean, you should just get Game Pass. And it's literally a 2-hour game. Like, it's not really worth, like, buying for that much money, I don't think, just because it's so short. So, like, I wouldn't buy a digital copy of it. Unless, like, I would buy, like, yeah, if there was a physical copy available on, like, PS5 or something, I'd buy that. But, yeah, I wouldn't buy a digital copy of it, just because it's, like, you're probably just better off watching it than, like, playing it at that point. Because, like, you don't, like, the gameplay experience isn't really that much. It's literally just a few dialogue options, and then, like, cooking mini-games. Like, there's not really that much, oh, wait, I'm supposed to grab an enemy. Cool. There's not much, like, gameplay really there. Haley's the Jag while Survivor. I think Haley played much better than the Jag, though. Because I think if you take away the fact that Haley was voted out, I think if you look at her game's actually pretty good. Where, like, if you take out Jag being voted out, it's still bad. I cry? I didn't really cry, no. I think that's not the sort of thing that I would cry at. But it's, like, I do very much resonate with the story being told there. $15? Yeah, I didn't think it was that much. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm not fucking following the thing. Okay, cool. Oh, I just have to do it in general? Cool. That will be on Challenge USA 3. 100%, if there is one. Like, I would be shocked if he's not on if there is one. Unless he's going for Olympics. I guess if he is, like, trying to go into the Olympics, then, like, he probably needs to focus on that. But, I mean, come on. He'll probably be on. Oh, you thought it'd be cheaper? Oh, I mean, like, I don't know. I think I would have assumed it would have been like 20 to 30. But yeah, getting Game Pass would be cheaper. Yeah, I forgot about. I was actually gonna make a Mark Wales reference in the stream title. I forgot about that. Yeah. So, yeah, Mark Wales kind of sucks, right? Dude, not shocking, like, that Mark Wales has, anti-trans, like, I don't know, ideals, but, you know, obviously disappointing. It is really funny that Mark Wales is, like, a politician now, though. Kylan will sling that bitch, I mean, hopefully. Or really just anybody? Yeah, I don't like Matt Klotz. Like, I generally don't like the guy at all. I just think he played a very good Big Brother game. Matt didn't do anything in the game outside of keeping safe. Jag was more active player, had more control, and the jury also sees it that way. That's not entirely true, though. It is at points, but it's not entirely true. Did Sam divorce him? I don't believe so, right? I believe they're still together. Let's see, just deleted a tweet about Kenzie and Ben implying Kenzie cares about Ben's mental health more than hers. I did not, but I mean, to be fair, I mean, watching the season does seem that way, right? But yeah, I didn't see a tweet. Where am I actually going? It's down there? Or no, wait. Up. Yeah, it is down there. With every winner lost, do or die. What a fucking miserable video that would be. Like, just imagine every winner getting sniped out of the game. That would be really fun. Like, imagine Boston Rob gets sniped out of the game through do or die. Or Kim Spradlin. Like, I'll add that to video ideas, but, I think that would be a, oh. I think that'd be depressing to think about. What was it? What if every winner lost, do or die? So Ray Ranger, right? Alright. By the way, still been working on videos, like prepping videos. What did I prep since last stream? Not that much, realistically. I think I was doing the purple edit video, right, at the time. See, really just that. I did the prep for predicting Jeff Probst's favorite moments from every season. Which is funny considering most answers are not moments. But then I prepped the casting Jeff Probst's Dream Survivor season video, the update video to that, and then the top 10 Big Brother videos. Which I'm still debating. Okay, so I'm doing after BB10. I've decided on that. I think there's enough changes in between 6 and 10 to make that video. I don't know when to do the next one. Where I was initially going to do one after 14, but I realized it doesn't make sense to do one after 14. There's not enough changes. So, like, 16 makes sense. But it also feels weird to leave out 17 when 17 has, like, Vanessa. But then also, if I'm going to 17, like, 17 just feels like a weird season to leave off on. So, like, I feel like I should go to 18, but then, like, nothing happens, though, in 18. Wait, where is this? Oh, is it still? No, it's not this. Wait, where's this? Oh, it's out here, okay. Yeah, I'm still doing the Amazing Race video. By the way, I guess I should also announce this. I have canceled the Challenge Season 2 video. I just, like, started the prep on it, and I just realized I really don't fucking care. Like, I don't care enough to do this video. Like, I do have things to say about it, but, like, I just don't really... Yeah, it's like, it's not really worth going out of my way to do. Especially when, like, the schedule's as clogged up as it is anyway. I feel like, if I'm letting go of a video, I feel like that's the video to let go of. She made you cry? Well, there we go. I have not watched Vanuatu yet. I probably will... I'm trying to think. End of the week or early next week? Something like that. I think what I've decided is I'm just going to finish prepping all the videos from this batch. Just get those all out of the way, and then I'll start working on the reviews that are coming up, and while working on the reviews, that's when I'll rewatch, like, Vanuatu and stuff. I did not watch Physical 100 yet. I did get caught up in Quebec. Well, not caught up, but, like, up to episode 10. Which... like, it's like kind of getting better, but like kind of also still whatever. Like, I think there's more interesting dynamics happening now, but it's also like again, like the fact that we get like a non-elimination episode. By the way, it's so fucking stupid. You have fucking 4 episodes leading up to elimination, and then it's a non-elimination episode. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what the fuck is this show? Yeah. I just finished. Like, I just got to the non-elim. Episode 11 is the best so far. Well, we'll see how that goes. Unpopular opinion, 6 is a decent season. I agree based on the last time I watched it. Which is part of the reason why I want to do the video. I actually genuinely just want to rewatch the season. Because I don't. Like, last time I watched it, I loved it. Yeah. Yeah, it's been like, what, 5 years, pretty much. So. Yeah, with Amazing Race, I'm 100% doing season 6 and 7. I think after 7, I might reevaluate on if it's worth continuing. But I'm definitely doing 6 and 7. Yeah, was Glass going home? Like, I really don't know who is even going home with that. Right, the secret HOHs. I mean, Jags won him the game, right? The other 3 are terrible. So it's like, I guess Jags is number 1. Like, Claire wasted a whole bunch of opportunities there. Let's be fair, I don't know. Like, Claire's probably number 2, just because, like, at the end of the day, even if she made the move, nothing would change anyway. The cookout was still going to stay together. Then, like, Victoria and Santina. I'm trying to remember, what happened with Santina? She took out Dan, right? Was that Santina's secret HOH? Don't bother 9 and 10, but do all sorts of. See, that's the thing that's like that would bother me. Is that it feels like why am I skipping 9 and 10 then doing All Stars? It's like I feel like I should do everything up to All Stars. I feel like that would make more sense, but also yeah, like 9 and 10 are like kind of whatever seasons though. So it's like I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out. Yeah, none of the secret HOHs are that good. I could redo Amazing Race 5. I probably should have, but I'm also like, eh. Amazing Race 2 I should have redone though. Or like 5 again, like was like definitely shorter than I would make now, but at least was like still like 30 minutes almost. Like my Amazing Race 2 video is like really stupid. Where like I literally talk about like an episode for like 10 seconds, right? There's like one episode I think I just like completely skip over. So yeah, like that I probably should have just redone, but whatever. Better first boot, Martina, Marie Noel, I could not remember. Like, what did Martina even do? To be honest, even Marie Noel, I barely remember at this point, and that was like 2 weeks ago, or a week. That was actually a week ago, right? Almost done with Champions Contenders? Well, that's something. How far are you at? Do 8 and 9 in my style of revisiting videos. I don't think I can anymore though. That's the thing that bothered. Like the thing is, like those revisiting videos, like I can't do that anymore because like it would just bother me to not talk about certain things. Like I don't know. It's like this weird thing of now where like whenever I make a video, I feel this like need to like talk about everything I care enough to talk about essentially. And if I don't, then I'm like, well, oh, it's kind of like a waste of a video. Fenella Boot, okay. You still got some good stuff. Timber, you got through a bit of a slog with the Dead Man Walking twist. But after that, yeah, picks up again. Talks about how iconic these two are. Who is this? Allison and Sheila? Yeah. Do I think Jenny will be back in rotation after Challenge 40? I hope so. I mean, like, not that Jenny's like the most riveting TV personality, but at least she's like a good competitor and can like face off against Tori. Can I do a Cast of Big Brother Second Chance? When did I do my last one? Because I might just make an updated video at some point. I don't remember when the first one was. Because like I did one like 2020 or 2021, I think. It was in 2020. Okay.
うん。じゃあどうしてお
So
やっさんは班の仕事をしているんだ？
wait, 2025.
うん。
Is that on my list of videos for
班
next
の
year?
賛成ってのは
I wouldn't be
補佐
opposed to
の配
doing
給
it.
制度を守る立場なんじゃね
I
え
don't
の？
remember. Is it on the schedule? Or did I not put that one on the
そ
schedule?
う。わしは土佐で
Maybe I
最も
didn't.
身分や階級
Hmm.
といった規律を重んじ
Yeah,
る
I
男
would
だ。
consider updating it.
表向きには。
How much has changed? I guess yeah, there would be a lot of like recent contenders.
龍馬、
Um,
竹地にはもうあったか。
yeah, Matt Boot's definitely peak of the
兄弟。
season. Have I seen the rumor cast for? I did, but I don't
お
really
前が休
care.
みしている間、
Like, there's no one
あい
there
つ
that
に
I'm
は
like
重大
super
な仕事をして
excited
もらった。
about. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is
仕
just
事？
kind of yeah, it's a challenge or it's
あ
Netflix
あ、
people.
土佐勤
A
王
lot
た
like
ち
some
に
people
も
that we
組
don't
織
even
を
like
作らせた。
know. Like their shows haven't come out yet.
土佐勤王。
Which is weird.
今の土佐藩の体制に不満を持った
I think his later daily wins in Challenge 40, probably like. Actually, like could it be like Kylan? Because like how is Kylan still there otherwise? Um, probably like Tori, right? Like Shubi's like the thing is also like what is the show anyway? Like so like from what we've heard it's like it's not even like it's physical challenges, right? It's just like a reality show they're just so happening to all be on. Um
壊す。
so yeah, like we still don't like fully understand what the show is. And I'm kind of over Shubi. It's like we've got enough of him. Yeah, I did see this, the reunion between what was it, Brandon, Danny, and Steph. So that's something. Why no why no oh my god, why am I Rafe, god damn it. It took me forever to remember his name. Imagine Cara Maria and Bananas being in alliance transport. I mean I think that's like they are locked in, right?
今。
You're surprised? I'm not surprised. Again, like it's not a challenge. Like there's no physicality to it. Like it's not physical challenge. It's essentially just like I believe it's essentially going to be like Big Brother more so than the challenge. So it's like at that point, it's like obviously Shubi's going to be there. Editing makes absolutely no sense. Just considers because everyone is either edited by Time File 7. I would agree. Yeah. Gypsy Defenders is like the first point, like in Australian Spiral, where like you could definitely tell the editing's just like really fucked. Or like it's like the point where like they just did not bother at all to try to even balance the edit in any way. Some Peruvians people were at Austin got married. Like how old is Austin? Not that it's like you have to be a certain age to get married and stuff, but like still, it's like, oh, is this Austin's first marriage? If it is, that's like, it's like what, like he's got to be like 50, right, or something. What is Austin Taylor? 48. I see his wedding website. So that's something. Yeah, I got married April 13th. Yeah, good for him. Married a woman named Lil. Well, thank God. Your mom was so mad when Matt went home. What travesty. Yeah, I know about Benji's thing, which is funny. Like, what a fucked edit Benji gets on that season. Who I think is not in the challenge rotation. I mean, I think it's like we'll have to see like the season itself to like really gauge that. Like it matters like what they do on the season. I really don't care about either of them from Squid Game. Like there's no one on the cast I care about really. It's like okay, yeah, they're reality people I've seen before. Then again, like I don't know if I even would care about anyone on Netflix. Really, like I don't know if there's anyone I'm like that I would be that excited to see anyway. I don't support old people getting married, obviously. Fuck old people getting married. No, you can get married at any time of your life. Who's a Savage, Tawana, Dara? Is that who the other one is? Yeah, okay. So it's just the Morgans. Who's missing? Rhino? No Rhino? Yeah, Rhino couldn't make it? What is Rhino doing? It's playing a bunch of all-star people are getting booed early. Oh, we're talking about Child? Yeah. But I kind of expect this. Avery's fine. Yeah. She's fine. I just remember like watching her stream Among Us. Oh no, it was her trying to play Goose Goose Duck. And like she just like did not understand the game. Or like she's trying to play with like Puya and Ariadna. Yeah, I knew about that actually. Yeah, Ariadna's on some sort of Spanish Big Brother thing. Where's Skinny Ryan? Where's Lil? By the way, so again, I've been doing a lot of races to Jeff Probst recently again because I did the favorite moment video. It is funny how like Jeff doesn't even remember fucking Lil's name by the time of Heroes and Villains. But again, I said in the Who Did He Vote For video that he would vote for Lil over Sandra, and I still stand by that. I do think he would have at the time. But it's funny, by the time of Heroes and Villains, he doesn't even remember who the fuck Lil is. He just remembers her as the Boy Scout leader person. Skinny Ryan gives you strong creeper vibes? I don't know what Skinny Ryan gives me. That's not my neighbor? What is that? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm supposed to be guarding. I keep on doing that. Like, not looking at the actual prompt. Like, I even do that when I'm, like, playing the game normally. Lila's mother? Sure. Yeah, let's see. That's not my neighbor. Like, what even is this? Is it like a visual novel sort of game? What kind of... Yeah, I don't even know what type of game that even is. Ariana's pretty good on Celebrity Big Brother. By the way, I'm also planning on doing a Celebrity Big Brother ranking in this batch of videos. As in ranking every player of Celebrity Big Brother. Which again will probably be in the back burner for a while, but really it's like with the membership of it all and everything, I think that matters even less now, right? Because like worst comes to worst, even if the video's in the back burner for like a year or so, I mean like at least it's content for members. At least that's something. Which by the way also, yeah, thank you to everyone that's become a member. Yeah, I'm right up to 40... I already forgot how many. Was it 43 or 40? Yeah, it was 43 like, members from by end of yesterday. So, yeah. It's way more than I thought there would be. Does Benji ever come back? I mean, I guess I'll tell you no. But not because they don't want him, but because he says no. Like, I believe he's pretty much been asked at every single opportunity. And he says no. Okay, what am I actually doing? Hold triangle and push that? I mean, I would say multiply it by 3.5. So essentially for memberships, like, I believe I should be getting 70%. Even though, I mean, the numbers aren't like 100%. Replicant? Not that. Whatever. Either way, like it doesn't 100% match that, but it's around 60 to 70. First video you watched is the Tojo action video. Well, that's something. Yeah, again, that was actually like that wasn't supposed to be part of the video. Like that was just a joke I made during recording, and then like I re-recorded the line after that. But then like when I was editing, I was like, nah, this is funnier. I'm just gonna keep this in. Okay, cool. Wait, okay, cool. There we go. Any chance Avery survives? I mean, like, who's she gonna be up against? And I don't like. I generally don't even know where the house is at this point. So it's like I saw that like Todd was it Todd and Elijah? Todd and someone were talking about taking out Kayla, right? But like Kayla's one veto now. Does that transfer over to Avery now? Are they gonna take out Avery? I don't know. Most controversial reality TV take? Not sure. No, I'll do a proper ranking. That's something that's always bothered me that I did that in the North American Big Brother ranking. Is that I literally just skipped through all the US seasons. Like I get why I did it because like obviously it was more so like a sequel video, like a follow up sort of thing than like its own individual video. But I still think it's a weird thing that I did. Can't go for the shut the fuck up for Jack. I wish I edited like I kind of like I actually don't like that moment at this point because like, I wish I edited it better. I don't like how like I don't know, it's like I don't like how tight it is in terms of like I wish I allowed for like more space in between what I say like between that and then what I say afterwards. But either way. Bad ending's part of the charm. Well, there we go. I subscribe to the YouTube membership. I mean, you just go to YouTube and then there's a join button next to the channel. Or at least, there should be. Yeah, like when you go to the channel... Oh, well, actually, let's switch accounts just to make sure. Yeah, so like if you're subscribed next to the subscribe button, there should be a join button. Which is how you would do it. Oh yeah, I forgot about draft. God damn it. Alright, yeah. Where are we at? Okay, yeah. We definitely should start the draft. I don't know, what are we doing? Is this just the next one? What is the next one? S-A... Oh my god, we're at S's already? S-A to S-O. What a list. 68 people. I think that's the size of the last one, right? Oh no, the last one was 68. Either way, is there anyone we need to move? Did we do Scoopin in the Michaels? And even if we didn't, should we just cut him out anyway? We're probably just better off taking off Scoopin, right? Anyway, I mean, we'll figure it out once we get the people. Anyway, yeah, who wants in? So we got. Okay, cool. I feel like my control. Oh, wait, no, I'm an idiot. I'm not logged into the right account. God damn it. That's part of... That's why it wouldn't let me edit the spreadsheet. Okay, I should post the thing too. My control key seems to be fucking up, by the way. I probably should like. It's really annoying that. Okay, anyway, whatever. Where are we at? So Jakars and Viver. Okay, this is actually gonna be a pain. Wait, what? Wait. I just switched accounts only for to switch me back to the original thing. How'd that happen? Okay, fuck me, dude. By the way, did I not pin that? Wait, unable to pin... Oh, wait, it did this last time. Okay, there we go. I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's like everything is going wrong for my stuff right now. Okay, there we go. So there's that. Now let's go back to the... Okay, there we go. So, there we go. Jakars... Then it was Yoviver, right? Now I did find the spot in the thing again. Yeah, are we keeping 46 people on here? Rank them. I'll do that later. Nadav. Okay, cool. Oh, we can vote today. I mean, hopefully. Where's it? Menace. But you're gonna be out for the first hour. What's that mean? Like, so what? Just RNGU like for most of it? Like, so you're gonna only pick the bad people? Whatever. Menace, Radio Ranger. It's like you would think at that point, like, why be in it at all? I guess you still have a chance at like winning. Um. Okay, where are we at now? Sora Quill. Um. Justin. Again, normally I would have this up in my phone, which would make it easier, but I'm an idiot and I just didn't fucking open up Stream Manager on my phone before. Um, he's doing this on Twitch chats on desktops weird because like it just like drops you down to the bottom every single time. Lime Melon, biggest party. I think that's everybody, but I'll just double check. Or did I see Ovi there? Ovi was there too, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, Ovi. And I think that's everybody. Yes, okay, Ovi. Alright. Cool. There we go. Alright, how many people is this? This is 11 people. So we would need 66, right? So obviously take out Scoopin. I guess we're keeping 46 people at this point, right? It's deep enough into the season. So take off one person or move someone on to next time. Is there a person to take off? No one's... I mean, Shan Elkins is there, but is that enough to take off? I guess who is taking Shan Elkins? But yeah, should I just... Or do I just move Sophie? Is Sophie's... Oh, is Silas here? I forgot about Silas. He should be, right? Yeah, he is here, right? Yeah, there he is. Oh, yeah, we'll take off Silas. Alright, so yeah, we got 66. So yeah, that's good. Alright, and then... I'll fix my zoom. And then, yeah, random number generator... So 1 through 11, 5, 11, 6. So Menace is first pick. Well, thank God. Ovi second pick. Radio Ranger third pick. Then 617. So it'll be Justin, me, Lion Melon. Wait, no, 617. No, wait, no, that's. No, that was right. Yeah, no, that was right. Oh, yeah. Justin, me, Lime Melon. And then 531. So biggest party, Sora Quill, Chakars. And one more. Alright, 2-1. Alright, draft order is Menace, Ovi, Radio Ranger, Justin, me, Lion Melon, biggest party, Sora Quill, Jakars, Nadav, and then Eoviver. Which that does seem rigged, doesn't it? But I promise you it's not. But yeah, Menace has first pick. Is Menace here? Is the question. Okay, I assume he is. What Silas did? Silas got charged with rape, right? Okay. With the yeah. Let's look this up. Get the actual proper. I guess just sexual assault. Is that the actual aggravated assault? Anyway, not good. Bad. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've talked about BBCAN12. I just find the twist just kind of like I don't think I mind the twist. Like I haven't really properly thought through the twist. Like I don't think I mind it. uh, like I do think it's at least something that doesn't like give the majority too much power. Obviously Sandra. Is that the obvious? Probably, right? Like genuinely, I have no clue who's even on this list. But yeah, I guess Sandra makes sense. Uh, there she is. Okay. It took me forever to even find her on here. I forgot Santoni is a person, by the way. I need to rewatch Immunity Island. I don't know when I'll do that, though. But anyway, Obi is next. He's, again, that's like, I like, could it be Anthony? Like, could Victoria take out Anthony? I would not put it past Victoria to take out Anthony. Which again would be funny if that's how this plays out. Like realistically, yeah, I could all like yeah, like if Victoria's not Victoria, I would say okay, yeah, she's gonna put up like Goose or Tola. Like that would be the easy thing to do. But again, it's Victoria. Sophie, Sophie Clark. I assume you mean. I assume you don't mean Sophie Kakia, whatever her name is. The greatest Sophie of them all. I assume you mean the lesser Sophie. Shawnee. I forgot Shawnee was here. What's she listed under here, by the way? Is she Botel or is she Fairfax? Not that really matters. Why can't I find her? Okay, it is Botel. Hey, Justin is next. Vic doesn't want to set BBCAN alumni. Yeah, I think that is a reason she wouldn't do it, right? I mean, like, 100%. I think that's the main reason she's even working with Anthony at this point. Is because she's, like, worried about what the alumni are going to say. I mean, I think Quebec was better until we got Anonalim. So it's like, it kind of got okay, and then they just, like, didn't. But whatever. Yeah, we'll see about next episode. So, like, next episode's gonna be the one where it's after the swap thing, right? Way of guns? I mean, that's just what they do in feudal Japan. You don't know about the guns in feudal Japan? Shane for being... Or Shane, fuck me. Shane for being a mother and not Trumpy. Are we talking about Shane Powers or Shane Gold? Or Gould? Or Shane, S.A.? Gould? Okay, cool. What? Oh, okay, I mean, sure, I guess. Alright, my turn. I don't know who I'm picking. If I were to go mother, who would I go for here? Sarah Wilson's on this list. That's a person. Sarah Wade's on this list. Oh, Sarah Wade. Sharni Vincent's on this list. It's actually this is kind of a funny list. Because like I feel like the good women have already been picked. So if I were to go mother, it's like picking a lot of like really random people. Sierra Reed mother, is she though? Sally's mother. Sure. I mean, she had high socks, right? That's the thing she had. Sifu's here also. I don't think this is a mother draft. But if I'm not going mother, by the way, did we have Sash in the M's? I don't think we did we? So that's good. I mean, who's even the best name left? Like, I'm thinking about Shane Powers. Because, like, I don't know who else here is, like, that. I guess I could keep with Mother and go Shambo. Again, Shambo's Mother. Oh, Sean Rector. Sean Rector's there. Shit. Sean's whatever. Simon. Yeah, Simon's there. I'll go Sean Rector. I'll go Sean Rector. I'll go with the biggest mother of them all, Sean Rector. Lion Melon is next. Simon Black, yeah, obviously pick Simon Black. Good tier, bad tier for Spoo. I don't think she's either. Like she just feels like the person that like was just obviously gonna be the first boot because she's old, and like people just think that's like an easy like out for a first vote. It's like she's essentially like I don't know if Wendy Jo is the good example, but I don't know, she's like of that like she's of the caliber of like okay, she had no real chance, but like unlike Wendy Jo, where like Wendy Jo just like actively blew up her own game. Also, it's like Marie Noelle, she was there, she was fine. Like I mean like. She obviously like tried to make him like a thing at the very end of like try to reveal her stuff and try to use that as favor to keep her, but like that was never really gonna work. Pick Sharn because she's Mother. Sure, I guess. Is she Mother? Is she also in the Mark Wales realm? Anyway, biggest party's next. The West starting to make contact with Japan as part of this game's story. What a travesty. I wonder what would happen if the West made contact with Japan. I assume it's all the same voice actors, right? As the main games. Is Karen the worst player of Quebec 2? Probably just Marie Noelle. Because like, at least Karen survived that vote. Taking the last winner? Like, what do you mean by the last winner? Oh, last winner on the board. Like, is there only one winner left? Who is the last winner left? Legitimately, who's the last? Like, I'm looking through. I'm trying to figure out who it is. Oh, Sarah Lucina? Oh, I didn't even like see Sarah Lucina there. Okay. There we go. Sarah Lucina off the board. Again, you do you. Sorquill is next. Is Bailey in a good spot? I think she's in a goodish spot. I think my issue with Bailey is I have no faith in her to actually, like, not just go to the end of the women. Which is, like, not a great spot for her. To go to the end of, like, Kayla, Avery, V. Like, I think she's just, like, too trusting of V. But, like, she should be, like, relatively safe right now. But also, it's like, you just don't, like, we just don't know enough is the issue. I just don't think we know how much these, like, fractures between Victoria and Anthony, like, how much that's really, really there. I mean, I think with Glass, it's like she, like, kind of had, like, she didn't have to do something, but I don't, like, begrudge her for trying to do something, right? It's like, you're in this spot where, like, you're essentially just, like, waiting to be picked over. And, yeah, you can get to a swamp and, like, all that stuff. But, like, this is for Quebec. I mean, it's not like we're having the most, like, dynamic gameplay in the world where you're gonna, like, I think there's gonna be a lot of tribe loyalty and that sort of thing moving forward to where, like, I think with Glass is, like, you might as well try to get a majority on your tribe. And, like, yeah, obviously it doesn't work out for her. And, like kind of blows up in her face, but like I at least respect that she tries here. 36th winner pick, I believe it was Rod and Letitia. I believe were the two I said. Simon Me. You didn't pick Simon Black? How dare you not pick Simon Black? He's my favorite Simon. But yeah, Jakarta's is next. Favorite survivor location? I don't care, really. Like, I've never, like, cared about it personally. Like, I think China's a cool location. Like, would I want to see more seasons there? Not really. I think it's cool to have, like, that be, like, a one and done sort of thing. But, yeah, I really just don't really care about the actual locations. Shane Powers. Cool. How did Sarah Lucina get picked over Shane Powers? Okay, what the fuck? I'm trying to like, okay, cool. It literally just did the same thing again. There we go. Nadav is next. Yeah, Marilu, I have high. I have, oh my god, what's his name? The other G name. What the fuck's his name? That guy, that one guy, he's high. The guy in the Orange Tribe, that's like kind of boring, but he's like, yeah, Ghislaine, that person's high. Then Jean Michel, but like Jean Michel's like kind of this like, I think he's like too prominent to where he's probably gonna be like the, like he's either like a JJ of like, okay, like endgame-ish boot, or he could even be like, I don't know, merge boot, something like that. Call him Gis. All good people are gone. I mean, that's not shocking considering these type of drafts. Nadav picked Xi'an. I actually genuinely thought about Xi'an. Which maybe actually would have been funny if I did get Xi'an. But, oh well. Just call him J. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I could call him JM. The thing about Marilu is that I don't think Marilu's even in that like a good spot in the game, right? Like she seems to be on the bottom, right? But like we are getting a lot of her perspective on things. Probably too much so at points where like I believe she is the top confessional getter. For like a little bit. Like, I don't think she is at the point that I'm at anymore, but I believe she was for, like, a 3 or 4 episode stretch. But, yeah, I think she's getting, like, a lot of, like, unnecessary content, though. Did Tori Sebastian ever hook up post-challenge? I don't believe so, but I don't know for sure. Cassandra, she's there. I mean, like, I mean, that's really just the thought. Like, she's in the majority alliance. She seems like she's in a good spot. Like, if I were to, like, to rank these people on, like, how I think they are practically in the game, like, who's actually going to win this season, that sort of thing, I think she's probably, like, debatably a top contender to win this season. But, like, when we're looking at, like, edit-wise, like, there's just, like, nothing really interesting there. Yeah, like, it just feels like she's, like, only being shown when it's, like, absolutely necessary. Like, she got a lot of focus earlier on simply because she went on the journey. And then she was, like, invisible for, like, 2 or 3 episodes. And then now she, like, popped up again when her tribe's going to tribal. Then the USA 3 will have MTV Veterans. I mean, will we have USA 3 is the question. Like, obviously we know there's another spinoff, but, like, we don't know for sure it's USA 3. Which, to be honest, I would be surprised if they did do it. Just because, like 2 was, like, 2 bombed. Like, 2 did really shit ratings. So I'm like, and, like, to be fair, a lot of that's their own fault. But it's like, I don't know why they're doing another one from, like, a business standpoint. I mean, again, it was not an elimination episode where, like, they were told that, whoever gets voted out will be swapped over, and they all, like, wanted to go, which is really fucking dumb. I picked Shambo and Santoni. What a combo. like pretty much two like very similar characters, right? Um, Engelbrecht, that's her last name. Santoni. Anyway, Nadav is next. Cody. Yeah, why not? I don't know if Cody's like type of I could see doing the challenge realistically, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. Again, like he's not saying no, is he? Thoughts on Rick giving fake out to Nabil? Why? Why is he doing this? Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not paying attention again. Yeah, that was my main thing. It's like, okay, what is the benefit to this? Especially when you're doing it out in the open too. Like that makes it even worse, right? Where at least you can like cultivate trust if you're doing it in secret. If they like never find out it's a fake out, which they're going to anyway, so like even that's dumb. But like at least there's like a purpose there. But like, why are you doing it in public? No, she and Ray got picked. What is this link? I did see this. Which is like, I think this person just doesn't get the ranking, right? Because like, again, the ranking is based on the edit, where I think the assumption is that this is based on gameplay, right? And then also, like, again, like, this person's watching this now. This was 2 weeks ago. I made this video. Scout. Okay. Yeah, Scout Cloud Lee. What a name. And then Jakar's pick Shan, right? Yeah. Shan Smith. I do find it, like, for someone like Shan, he's like this big fucking player and everything. Her last name is just Smith. Okay, Sorkle is next. Didn't take off her name. Who did I take off? Oh, did I not take off Sheehan? Oh, yeah, I did miss taking out Sheehan. Okay. Yes, there we go. It is Sorkle's turn. Do not vote for anyone that drafts a Sam. Who is Sam? Sam Gash? Sam Showers? Sam Webb? Oh my god, wait. Are there no Sams outside of Australia? Well, I guess there's one on early SA, but they're not on this list, right? Huh, I never thought about that. There's no Sam on Survivor US? How's that the case? I think up to this point, I probably preferred Season 1 more. Wait, how do I... Wait, what are the combos? This is cool. But George is like, I think that's a bit more understandable. Like, I don't know a single person named George. Like in real life, I should say. So it's like, I think it's more understandable there's no George over a Sam. I feel like Sam is a more, like, common name. Shireen. Shireen. Shireen off the board. I assume Shireen would have been taken soon. Especially considering, like, I feel like most returning players are already gone at this point, right? Big Party's next. Yeah, Cody was the first Cody from 43. Sonia Christopher. They realized that few even Survivor seasons are good compared to odd seasons. I've never really thought about it, but I'll think about it in a second. Wasn't that a thing though? Wasn't it that odd season or that even seasons were supposed to be I think production looks at it the opposite, right? Wait, Lion Mountain's next. Yeah, this seems high for Sony for sure. But with yeah, production, like I'm pretty sure it's like thing. I guess like a lot of these are like the seasons that like people don't like, right? But like it's like production like is known for like loving even number seasons, but then not liking odd seasons as much. But it's like it's funny because like all the examples I can think of are seasons that were not received well, right? Because like you have like Redemption Island, they love Redemption Island. Hey Nicaragua, which too far, I guess most people don't like Nicaragua either, but like, but still, yeah, like obviously my opinion's different there. They love Caramoan, and like Philippines wasn't as good to them, which is obviously like different than most people. They love Worlds Apart and didn't like San Juan del Sur. Again, that's another difference there. They love 44, didn't like 43, and 43 is whatever. But like, again, they still them loving 44. They love 42, and 41 is kind of whatever for them. It's like for them, it's kind of the opposite. Like, what is the actual? Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Alright. Sarah Leak. That makes sense. Where's her name on here? There it is. Sarah Leak off the board. I'm just waiting for someone to pick the wrong name. Like that, they want Sarah Leak, but they picked Sarah Jones or something. Alright, it's my turn. Who do I go for here? I see a mother on the board. I don't know if that's someone I necessarily want this early. Or do I not even go for mothers? Is there no point in going for mothers? What a choice. Actually, I feel like there's definitely a pick here that I would pick if I was trying to win. But I'm not really trying to win. Definitely not Sebastian. But there's someone very early on the board that I would pick if I was like trying to win. But I'm like, eh. The question is, can this person get back to me? I think I'll risk it. I'll pick Shane from SA. Because why not? Yeah, I'm not even going to try to go for mothers at this point. What's the point? But anyway, Justin is next. Yeah, obviously Simon Black is who I should have picked. Sean Kniff. I should have gone for Sean Kniff. The production put Marcellus on the All-Star. Oh, why do I think? I mean, because Marcellus was like one of the biggest locks on the board. Like, there was 0% chance Marcellus was not getting on All-Stars. Where, like, Lisa is just boring. Like, Marcellus is one of the biggest characters of early Big Brother. Like, Lisa is just a boring fucking winner. Like, I understand why Lisa wasn't cast. Again, I would have had Lisa on over Erica. But I still think Lisa's boring as fuck, though. Okay, that's who I was talking about, was Sabrina Thompson. Oh, wait, that was Ray. Who'd Justin pick? Oh, pick Scott. You picked Scott Pollard? Okay. I mean, neither you. But yeah, Sabrina I think is a more palatable pick. Yeah, next up is Ovi. Okay, I'll fucking give you Sam Gash, I guess. But it's like, why are you picking Scott Pollard? Oh, fuck. Okay, cool. Oh my god, dude, my fucking control key's not working. Like, it's actually insane how much I use the control key. But whatever. Love your draft so far. Who do you have? Shane Powers and Shan. That's actually pretty good. Erica was voted in. I do wonder would production have picked her. But they picked like Chicken George over Lisa. Because like chicken, like that's such a weird aspect of All Stars that the gender balances off. Because like they were kind of forced to have Boogie on, and then they also wanted to have Chicken George on. Are there only 2 more drafts of this? Oh yeah, I guess there is. Huh. What travesty? Are Alex Cohen, Rihanna brain dead players? No. They're not great players, but not brain dead. I think sole reason Chicken George was on because he was on BB1? 100%. Like, that's a billion % why he was on. Because they were like, hey, we want to represent every season. But it's, like, it is funny, actually, when you think about, like, All Stars was originally supposed to only be 12 people, also. Where, like, All Stars, like, was originally only going to have, what was it, 3 people, right? Be voted in, of each gender. Where they changed it to 4. Where, like, if they didn't do that, like, what would the cast have, like, that would have been, like, so probably Jace doesn't make it on, right? But then would Jace have been picked? I think he probably would have been picked. And then, like, Erica probably doesn't make it on, right? I think that's... Actually, then again, like, maybe... Like, is there a world where it was Nokomis instead? I don't know. Like, I wonder who was the bottom woman there. Obi is still here according to the chat list. Yeah, like, I would assume it's Erica. Like, I would assume Diane and Janelle were in the top 3. But then Erica is just, like, kind of random. But I guess people voted for her because she's hot. Which, yeah, good for her, I guess. Oh, actually, I forgot about that. Yeah, we haven't talked about that. I did watch the premiere of Fallout. Which, yeah, it was good. It was solid. Again, I'm not a big Fallout guy. But, yeah, I think the show definitely has potential. Is Allison the worst All-Star player? I would probably rank Allison last. She's not the worst player on All Stars, but if I'm doing the player ranking for the season, yeah, I assume Allison's last. I mean, Erica's not really. I'm saying she's hot, as in like the audience saw her as hot. I'm not saying I'm like Erica's attractive, but like she's not like really my type. But yeah, C-Pay. Oh my god, what is her last name? I've never seen her last name before. But Menace has 2 picks. Is Menace here? Like, that's the bigger question. Menace is not, right? Okay. So we'll do RNG. Let's see who Menace gets. I think this could be funny. We have... How should I do this? I guess we'll do row first. Got row 1. Watch him get Sammy or something. I think he doesn't like Sammy, right? 5. Oh my god, actually is Sammy! That's funny. Which is like, Sammy's actually like not even that bad of a pick, legitimately. Oh, you're actually here? Oh, well, okay, cool. I'll let you pick then. But no, CP already got picked. Yeah, I'll let you pick. You have 2 picks. I think it's pretty great. Makes you want to play the games now. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, like, again, it definitely feels like they're respecting the source material. Let you get Sifu. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out. I wouldn't be that shocked if you got Sifu back. Do I think of Amazing Race 40 as All-Stars? They would struggle casting female teams. I haven't thought about it, really. I haven't, like, bothered, like, looking at the recent seasons to see, like, who could potentially come back and that sort of thing. Are they struggling for female teams? I mean, I think, like, Raquel and Kayla, they're probably high on the board, right, of people that can come back. Question is, like, can both of them come back? I'm not sure. I don't know where they are in their lives and that sort of thing, but and like obviously that's the tough thing about Amazing Race in general is that you need both people to be available. But I don't know, who else is in consideration? Actually, I forgot last season had all male teams at the end. That's insane. Who the fuck are Robin and Chelsea? Oh, Morgan and Lena? Morgan and Lena? Please bring back Morgan and Lena. Oh, Emily and Molly. Yeah, that'll be a good one, too. But, yeah, I think there's, like, interesting teams. I don't know who they'll bring back, necessarily, though. Dude, I do not remember most of this. Like, I'm looking at the cast of 34. Oh, I guess I do remember these people. Never mind. I do remember them. Maddie and Quentin are, like, the who the fuck are these people team. Like, I know, like, obviously I know they're cheerleaders, but know nothing about them as people. Aubrey and David also is like, who the fuck are these people? I forgot Lewis and Michelle got 3rd, actually. For some reason, I always remember them as 2nd. Like, Lulu and Lala could also come back. I think there's a chance of that. Shona and Shy. Really? Shona I can understand. I mean that makes sense. Shy I feel like is really random from you, but okay. Where is Shy on here? There he is. Shy Ravindra. What a pick. Yeah, Ovi is next. Jamie and Kara. I think we're probably too far gone at this point. Wait, what was the thing? Oh, wait, no, not yet. I might as well buy some shit, right? Shy was kind of a shit show, which I appreciate. Well, there we go. Shy was my winner pick, so that was something. It is funny looking back at like some of my like really, really bad winner picks. What am I actually... Wait. So, like... How do shops work in this game? Is it just like... Okay, it's just like any other game. Alright, Wait. Are these... No, actually, no. Are there potions in this game? Like, are there, like, Wait, no, this is a fish market. That's not gonna be good. Like Sharia Lloyd, right? Yeah. I'll be honest, I barely remember Sharia at this point. I really need to rewatch China. So like obviously I know like how she goes out of the game and everything. And I remember she did get into like some confrontations. I like could not tell you what Sharia sounds like at all. But anyway, Ray Ranger is next. Yeah, like I remember Sharia like was good TV. I just don't remember like I just don't really remember her that much though. Oh, what's the best like thing to buy here? Fist of North Star, yeah. It's okay, but lower tier RGG game. Yeah, I would agree with that. Again, like you can very much tell it's built off of like the Yakuza 5 engine. And like yeah, it's not an incredibly like deep game in any means, but I think for like a Fist North Star game again in a situation where like I know nothing about Fist North Star, I had fun with it. Okay, I think we'll just buy stuff from the fish market. Scott's still on the list. Wait, no, Scott is there, right? Yeah, because yeah, Justin wanted Sam. So like that does. Oh wait, does that not? Wait, can I not use that? Can I not use this for health? Oh. Well, that was a waste. Forgot how bad of a player Sarita is. Yeah, she's not great. I don't really think about her at all, though, which I guess like adds to like forgetting how bad of a player she is. I think it's weird that Jonathan has not been on the challenge yet. I mentioned before that I think it's because like Survivor wants him. I were to guess, I would say that like Survivor Productions probably like told them no. Yeah, I think they've probably given the. Oh no, this is like an actual thing. But I think Survivor Productions given the go ahead on the other Survivor people that have been on. Go Sammy. Well, there we go. Who wanted Sammy? It was Lion Melon, right? So that's a shame. Yeah, Justin is next. Did I find it surprising Corey Brooks was an alternate on the challenge at one point? Not really. That's kind of who I would expect to be on Modern Challenge. And also, he was on X on the Beach, right? I don't want Jonathan back. He was extremely unlikable. Well, that's not the way Survivor looks at him. Which was Anne and Tanya on? I could not fucking tell you. I think Audrey will win Quebec. I think there's a chance. I think 5 on my ranking. But I'll just do the fucking mission. Well, let's say the second round is high for him. How many people are we getting? We're getting 6, right? Oh, I think that's kind of whatever. And where were you in second? I guess you were early second round. So yeah, I guess it is pretty high for that. So you missed your pick? You have not actually. Somehow. Where are we actually? So yeah, Justin's picking, and that's me. Yeah, we're still 4 picks away from you. Oh, you picked Sherry. Sherry Beethman. Alright. So, my mother pick is still here. I don't know if that's the one I want to go with, though. So who do I have? I have Sean, Rector, and Shane. Yeah, I could go, like... Sifu actually, like, I wouldn't be opposed to getting Sifu. But I won't pick Sifu. You know what, fuck, I'll go Mother. I'll pick Shannon Lawson. The robbed goddess of Australian Survivor. Yeah. Lime Mountain's next. My high on Andre? Not really, no, I dropped on Andre. Sebastian. We're getting... How the fuck did he not get the idol? Like, that's ridiculous, right? Like, have we ever? I don't think we've ever had it, right? In like, not that I can remember on like any of these like season Survivor I've watched of like Idol being hit at a challenge and they just did not find it. um, like they had two people and like neither of them could get it. I think it's fire making boot this season. Don't know. I don't know. Like, have we had much fire making like setup? Like we've seen Kenzie make fire, which makes you think, okay, there's a world where like Kenzie is fire making winner. But I haven't really gotten anyone that's like, okay, this is fire making loser. I guess Liz would make sense. Like, I mean, because again, the thing we talk about Liz is that okay, there's like she is under edited. It's like kind of giving like Heather vibes to a degree. Um, but even beyond that, it's like she's so under edited that it doesn't make it look likely that she'd be a finalist. Where recently finalists do typically get bigger edits, but it's also like when the fuck else is Liz going? Ben made fire? When Ben make fire? Oh wait, I okay. Like back on OG Tribe and everything. I don't know if that's like foreshadowing, or if that's just like he actually made fire though. Charlie fire making loser. I mean, like really, I just feel like a lot of people could be it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would be a thing. If Charlie is Malcolm, then yeah, Malcolm getting fourth and Charlie getting fourth would make sense. I forgot what they tell their tribe again, Andre and Sebastian. Because it was really stupid, I remember, but I don't remember what they even said when they came back from the journey. It's weird that I remember a lot of Liz confessionals, but I remember a thing about Tim. I'll be honest, I can't even think of a Liz confessional. Sean Hampson, yeah, alright. I was thinking about Sean Hampson personally, but yeah, I didn't want to pass up on Mother, so yeah. Biggest party is next. Kenzie, Venus, Maria, final three. I'll be very happy with that final three if that was the case. But yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense. Like Kenzie, again, seems primed to win at this point. Maria definitely has inklings of a runner-up at it. It's still not like it's not all there, but like definitely, like I could definitely see it. And then yeah, Venus definitely seems like 0 vote finalist. See, that's the thing I was thinking. Like, was that confessional? I don't remember if that was a confessional or that was something she said at camp of like how rich she is and how like finding a man that will like whatever. I forgot what the phrase was, but yeah, like how that was difficult. Which Liz hit me up, I guess. Forgot Sean Wilson was a person. I did too. Give you soda. Interesting. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind soda. Soda Thompson. I'm trying to remember. I did listen to the exit interviews. I'm trying to remember. Like, was there anything interesting in the exit interviews this week? I feel like Soda's was just kind of whatever, but like Tim's was interesting, right? Where like we got like these reveals that like, okay, Tim. Oh, okay, cool. Tim like never wanted to work with the +1 alliance. And that like he was like lying to, like when he said, like, again, this is him saying, like he said that like his Maria wasn't actually his number one. He was just like lying to them because he didn't want to give them real information. Which is like weird, like because like it's also like still giving Maria an alliance though. Anyway, yeah, it is Sorquel's turn. Is season worse than New Era? I think so far, yeah. So saying Nami in the premiere is iconic. I did love that moment. I don't know if it's iconic, but it is a good moment. When is House Kitchen season rank gonna happen? Whenever I watch the show, which don't know when that'll happen. uh, but yeah, how's Hell's Kitchen content going for you? Is it going well? I assume it is, right? Yeah, I do world. I would love to watch Hell's Kitchen, but I just don't have time. I'm too busy rewatching Survivor seasons right now. I wanted to do it. Like, it's like this thing of like, I want to do it. It's just like, when do I find the time to do it? I'll see, like, business party. Power mateship. I mean, hopefully that doesn't mean what I think it means. What is a... There's a Hell's Kitchen org? How do you do an org of Hell's Kitchen? Like, are you actually cooking? Watch one episode a day. Wouldn't that take forever still, though? Like, if there's, like, there's what, like, 17 seasons or something like that, right? How many seasons of... No, there's more than that, right? There's more than 20? 22? No, 21? Anyway, there's a lot of seasons. Like, that's gonna take forever still. Yeah, 22 seasons, yeah. Worst season BB22 or All-Stars? Survivor All-Stars? I think All-Star... I don't know. It's like... I have a more negative opinion of All-Stars right now. Oh, fuck me, they're both All-Stars. Survivor All-Stars right now. But also, I haven't watched BB22 in forever. And, like, the actual, like... Watching the BB22 at the time was miserable. So also isn't that bad. Again, it's such a, like, just negative season. So the only, like, appeal to it for me is, like, okay, there's Boston Rob, which, like, and, like, I guess, like, again, like, obviously the Amber Lex, like, that sort of stuff, is interesting. Obviously, just the general notion of it being all-stars and then having these returning players is interesting. But, I don't know. Like, you still have, like, all the ickiness. And, like, also just, like, all the... like, all... Like, Boss Rob being, like, very, what's the right term? I don't know what the right term is, but anyway, being a dick, essentially. Yeah, like, clearly just trying to, like, embarrass people on the season. It's just weird. 200, episodes. Yeah, that's still a lot. Is there only 200 episodes, though? Because you would think it would be more, right? Because, like, Survivor... Like, Survivor had episode 500 at season 34, right? So I guess there's, like, less episodes per season on Hell's Kitchen. Name all winners of the challenge? Don't think I could. Especially early on. I can name recent winners. Okay, I always hate these type of enemies in the Yakuza games. Okay, this is so stupid. But yeah, there's no way I could name, like, every winner of Gauntlet 2. Most rewatch Survivor season. At this point, Winners at War is up there. Like, I wonder, like, what is the most watched season? Like, in terms of, like, number of times I've watched it. It probably is, like... It's probably a debate between, like, Nicaragua... Like, maybe the answer just is Winners at War. I think the answer might actually genuinely be Winners at War at this point. I think I've watched Winners at War, like, what, like, 10 times? At this point? like somehow. So it's like, I mean, like probably like, yeah, like Nicaragua's up there. I think like Micronesia is up there. Calagian would be up there. Oh yeah, I forgot about, yeah, you did pick Sam Webb. Which again, why? But yeah, Jakar's is next. Sierra Reed, ugh. But EDU. Then Nadav. But like, I've watched Winners at War way too much, and like I really want to do a Winners at War retrospective because I just have so much to say about Winners at War at this point that like I do wonder how long the video would be. Because I think it could like it could end up being like ridiculously long. Yeah, because like Winners at War again, like I mentioned before, like the thing about Winners at War for me is like if you take it at like on face value, it's not a good season. But like what makes it good is the fact that it is this like 20-year anniversary like celebration of the series. That's a season that goes like yeah, like when we're looking at like from a like gameplay perspective of like assessing it as like not even a gameplay that's probably not even the right way, but like when looking at from the game of it all, I it's probably because like gameplay wise it is a step up to a degree. Like people are playing very hard, there's a lot of like live tribals and that sort of thing, but when like looking at it from like how the game actually plays out, it's like not that interesting, especially outside of like the Sophie vote. Especially, I should say, post-Sophie vote. Like, even, like, early merge is, like, not particularly interesting. Like, there's definitely a lot of, like, slow points gameplay-wise. But there's just, like, so many, like moments on a season that just, like, call back to, like, a whole bunch of stuff from like, earlier on that I just have, like, so much respect for. That's like the one thing I fucking hate of the This Extortion episode is the fucking fashion scene, fashion show scene. Like it's so fucking weird. Which like it's still like it's like kind of a nice moment in the sense that okay, this is like showing part of like why Sarah is liked as much as she is, because like that's the thing that like it never really made sense of like why is Sarah like as loved but like on the island as she is. I think it's like a little glimpse into okay, she is just like very like I don't know, social player I guess, but it's like it is a very cringy scene though. And yeah, like watching Laced Up Lauren watch Where's the War, she fucking hated like every single time the Winners of War theme played. Like, I fucking love the Winners of War theme. It's so stupid. Like, it's such a, like, weird, like, gimmick of the season. The fact that they, like, literally went out of their way to fucking make a theme song for Winners at War of this random woman singing Winners at War. Wait, what was the other... Wait, Winners at War... Something for more. What was the word? But still, it's like it's so fucking ridiculous. And also, this has nothing to do with actual Winners of War. Something I never even clicked into my mind until recently. Hungry for more. Yeah, okay, hungry for more. But something that never clicked in my mind until recently is like I just realized that the Edge of Extinction challenges on both Edge of Extinction and Winners of War are the exact same. I love how like that never even like registered to me. That's a thing. By the way, you'll ever pick Sifu and Shannon Quinn, which I actually thought I could get Shannon Quinn back. Wait, did I miss the... I assume I missed Nadav's pick earlier. The biggest game changer in Survivor history, so... Sierra... Oh, wait, it's... They only put Dawn on here. How'd they not put Sierra Dawn Thomas? Yeah, who it was Sifu... And Shannon Quinn, which I was thinking I could get Shannon Quinn later in the draft. I just thought no one would remember who the fuck Shannon Quinn was. But whatever. Nadav is picking again. Yeah, Lisa Lauren is like, again, a streamer I never fucking heard of until I just like randomly got recommended her on Twitch and like saw that she was watching Survivor. So I was like, okay, I'll watch her streams. And like, I don't particularly like her as a streamer, but I'm so dead. Okay. I think it's interesting watching her perspective of Survivor because it's just so radically different from mine. She loves Cassie. I mean, like, from what I've watched, like, she kind of is like whatever on Cassie until like late. And then I think she likes Cassie at the very end. She loves Cody, though. But again, like, Lisa Bourne is essentially the quintessential, like, casual fan of Survivor. Which is, like, what makes it interesting to watch her perspective on things. Is see, okay, this is actually how a casual looks at the show of Survivor. Lisa Bourne, yeah, I came into the season assuming she would love Cassidy. And then she, like, didn't as much as I thought she would because she didn't love her until the end. Name all the female family teams of Amazing Race Canada 4. You think I can name even a single team from Amazing Race Canada 4? Too far, I can name Steph and Kristen? Or is it Kirsten? I think it's Kristen. And then Emmett and Jillian, right? Outside that, could not tell you. Lisa Lawrence is a Survivor Karen. Sure. The funny thing about Lisa Lawrence, she fucking hates, like, any old person on the show. Like, outside of Janet from 39, she hates pretty much every old person that's ever been on the show. Or Lisa Lawrence takes, not good ones. Ozzy is the best player of all time. What was it? I don't know. Loves Jonathan. Loves Cody. I think Cody's whatever, but like... How was it? Wanted Natalie to win Winners at War. I don't think she's ever seen Kathy Baverick O'Brien. She's only watched season 10 on. Loves Coach, which I found super random. Considering it feels like she hates anybody that's like Coach, yet she fucking loves Coach. Which is like very strange. Hates Tyson. Hates Malcolm, which I found very strange. Like she was laughing at, like she was essentially Mike Bloom at the Malcolm boot in Game Changers, which was very strange. Who else? Hates Sarah Lucina, but that's fair. Hates straight white male? No, she fucking loves straight white males if they're attractive. Yeah, Malcolm is a casual fan favorite, which makes it weird. Especially because, like, she loves Ozzy. But then she, like, doesn't like Malcolm. I don't believe she liked Joe that much either. Torn on who to pick. Yeah. Oh, wait, didn't Nadav pick? I probably missed it, right? Did Nadav pick? Oh, yeah, is Nadav even here? I guess I'd double check that. No, Nadav is here. Casuals love Xander. Yeah, Xander's just kind of whatever. I mean, like, I think Xander has, like, more entertaining moments that I remembered on the rewatch. But he's still, like, yeah, he's not great. I generally don't understand, like, how people thought he was going to win, though. Because, like, Xander isn't, like, his edit's not even that good. I mean, like, from an Edgic perspective, it's actually bad. But, like when even we're talking about, like, people were talking about, oh, he's played the best game of the season. It's like, did he? Like, from what? Like, what did we see that, like, makes you think he played the best game of the season? Like, I don't even think the edit was necessarily even trying to make you think that. I just wonder if it's like, okay, people saw this, like, I don't know, this like normal straight white guy like that like has some like strategic prowess to a degree, and they were like, oh my god, he must be playing the fucking best game. Like is that it's like not even that like I don't know, it doesn't really go that far out of their way to like prop him up that much. Oh yeah, it is your turn. I mean, I don't think people think. Okay, I was not looking at the screen. That was me being dumb. But I don't think people think Venus is gonna win. But people think that like Venus was like that, like Venus is like was it being treated unfairly and that sort of thing, right? Which yeah, I do think obviously, yeah, there are definitely biases in play, but I do think Venus is just generally a bad player. Oh, yeah, that's what I said. Like I was I didn't pick Shan Quinn because I thought no one would remember who the fuck she is. Because I was wanting Shan Quinn. I was just like, okay, I can get her in like round 4 or 5. How's Michelle made this far? I could not tell you. Sydney is an insane character, actually. Okay, see stream buffering there. But yeah, Sydney is actually like an insane character. Rewatching 41. Yeah, I would like Sydney back. I don't think it's happening though. Again, like recently I've been working on a lot of casting videos and stuff. Like straight, I just think 41. Like I don't think anyone 41 is coming back at this point. Like I just think they're gonna forget about 41 by time of 50. Like when it comes to 41, it's like I think Xander probably stands the best chance. Outside of that, I think everyone else is like pretty gone. Like I think Shan is like off the radar at this point. Like Jeff never mentioned Shan ever in On Fire podcast or anything. And again, we also have like this stuff about like supposedly productions don't care for her at Ponderosa and that sort of stuff. Okay, so Nadav picks Sandy, which what a pick. How you spell her last name? It's Burgin? I could have sworn there was an E in there. I guess not. Then just cars. Pick Shay and Z. What a pick. And then Sorquill picked Sarge. Straight up, I forgot Sarge was here. I actually would have probably picked Sarge myself. But yeah, biggest party's next. Oh no, biggest party's gone, right? So we'll do RNG. Yeah, okay. Do row 3. Got 5 people. 2. He got Simon Black, thank God. Everyone's favorite player is Simon Black. Alright, yeah. Line Mounts next. Issue 41 is that there's better version of all of them at this point. Yeah, like cast-wise, yeah. Which again, I don't think Survivor, I mentioned this a billion times, I don't think Survivor's like casting archetype-wise anymore, but I think like there still is a factor of that, right? Like if you have like a more recent version of like a similar archetype, you're not going to be thinking of the original as much, especially if they're not like legend status or anything. Who I think are next guy? Girl boots. Like girl, yeah, like Aviv's probably a good pick. Guy. Maybe, yeah, maybe Nehemiah, but not really sure. Shay. Yeah, I think Austin's probably the pick right now. Yeah, I think Austin could be overshadowed as time goes on, but yeah, I think Austin's probably, I wouldn't say more likely than Xander, but I would say just as likely. But obviously, like with diversity mandate of it all, like Austin probably has a better chance. Especially because yeah, like Jonathan, Cody are like more locked in people that are not POC. Um, imagine Sebastian on. Do you imagine Sebastian being on 50? That'd be so funny. Alright, who am I picking? There's not really many like good women left, is there? Like the women have been really picked over here. I forgot Sash is here. So Kim is here. Don't even know who we could pick. You know, I'll pick Samuel from Champs vs Contenders. It was fun, right? At this point, like, this is a pretty shit group of whatever. Justin's next. Michael Yerger, I think Michael Yerger's gone. I don't think it's particularly likely. Evie, I think there's still a chance. Not a guarantee, but I think Evie could be on. Like, yeah, I think like when it comes to 41, I think Evie and Xander are probably the top two. I think Shan just at this point is overshadowed, and I don't think she has the greatest relation production. Ricard, I think, has probably been overshadowed. I think Ricard would have been more in consideration if Shan was in consideration, but I think without Shan, I think Ricard's not as likely. Sash, yeah. I was thinking about Sash as well, but I'm also like, that's kind of boring. But yeah, Ray Ranger is next. Oh my god, dude, my fucking control key. There we go. Drea is definitely gonna be on. I would be shocked if Drea is not on. It is funny that the two biggest locks from 42 are Drea and Jonathan. Like, that is funny that that's the world we're in. Best left on the board. Wow, dude, this is a shit board. Like, I don't know, Sean Caniff? Yeah, it's probably Sean Caniff. But it's not a great board. Sarah Jones is there. Marianne, yeah, Marianne's very likely if it's if it includes winners. But I've also seen Marianne like not seem like she's dying to play again. Sort of like, I think Marianne's like one of these people, like if they call her and all that, like I find it tough to say she'll say no, right? But like I'm not like, I don't know if she's like dying to play Survivor again though. Sean Caniff, yeah, makes sense. There we go, chapter 1. That took fucking forever. But yeah, OV is next. Hey, who's gonna pick Sam from Australian Survivor? PM Marianne went down. Player wise, yeah. I mean, like, I've never been like that high on Marianne. Like, I think her mood, like, I think her mood to take out Omer is a bit overrated. Do I think Edge will be back for 50? Yes, I do. And by that, I mean, like, Jeff has literally pretty much said that it will be. I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't think it makes sense. Like, I wonder if it's one of these things where, like, again, he wants it, but then, like, when they actually, like, plot out the season, they realize, oh, like, we can't do it. It doesn't fit. But, yeah, Ovi took Sheamus. Menace has 2 picks. Is Menace here? That is the question. Alright, Menace is at least in the chat. POC men, yeah, Caleb, Jesse, Jam, that's, yeah. By the way, I was making the Jeff Probst casting video, the updated Jeff Probst Dreamcast video, and it's fucked because like the Dreamcast is like not that far away from like what could actually happen. Like the only difference is obviously including like the Boston Robs, the Cochrans, like those sort of people. But if you're like for the people outside of those people, it's essentially just the people I expect on 50. Which like makes it like a weird group to put together. Yeah, because I'm looking at the list again. Yeah, it's like Drea, Carla, Marianne, Carolyn, Emily, Dee, Jam Jam, Caleb, like Jesse, Jonathan. It's like those people are gonna be on 50. So it's kind of just a weird video at this point. Oh, I did see that a gamer posted that, which hopefully it's not All Stars, right? I don't know if Emily will say yes. That's the question. I think Emily will 100% be asked. I don't know if she says yes. I think it could be one of these situations where, again, if she's asked, she just like feels like she can't say no. But based on what I've seen, I believe she's indicated she doesn't want to play again. And hopefully it's not All Stars. That would be really shit if it was All Stars. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense if it's the other spinoff. Polly got concussion from 40? That's not... I'm surprised... Like, you would think more people would get concussions from Challenge. Should I just assume Menace isn't here? I think I'm just gonna do that as well. Especially because, like, who cares? These are final 2 picks, right? Oh, actually, no, it's not, is it? Oh, actually, it is his final 2 picks. Whatever. I'm just gonna do it anyway. Row 3. Well, so many options there. Simone. Got Simone. Who I actually wouldn't have been opposed to getting Simone. But whatever. Alright, now row 2. Oh, I didn't take Sean Kniff off. God damn it. We're 10 people. 5. Shamar Thomas. What a pick. What great picks from Menace there. Shamar Thomas and Simone. Oh, it was so close to being Shannon, wasn't it? It was 1 off. Oh well. I mean, too bad he probably gets Shannon anyway. But yeah, Ovi is next. Can you storage here? Yeah, I don't really care about that. But yeah, like in terms of yeah, PSC men, yeah, definitely. I think Jesse, Jam Jam, Caleb make a lot of sense. I think outside that though, it's actually like I'm not actually sure who would be back new era wise at least. Where it's like Austin has a shot, right? Definitely not a lock though. And Ricard's still in contention. I don't think it's happening, but like he's at least still there. I'm trying to open up my recent casting things. Yeah, let's see my second chance 2 pool. Who did I have for the men? High. I had High on there. Which, yeah, chance. Yeah, my POC men for second chance 2 was Davey, High, Jesse, Caleb, Austin. Or the 5 POC men I put on. Which, yeah. Again, this is including 46. Obviously, 46, like, I think you can add Q. You can add... maybe Tevin, right? I think Tevin definitely could. I don't think Jake is on, personally. Not because they don't want him on. I just think there's not enough spots. I think is the issue. Especially when we take diversity mandate into account and all that. It's like, I just don't think he makes the cut. It's like, if we're only having, like, at most 5 male slots, white male slots, it's like, again, you got to fit in Jonathan, you got to fit in Rick Devens, you got to fit in Christian, if you can say yes, at least. You got to fit in Cody. Like, at that point, it's like, I don't know. Does Jake make it? Yeah, Owen is a maybe. Owen's definitely a maybe. So I don't think So Kim's on at this point. Is Q better than Philip? In what way are we talking about? Character? For me, no, but he's still very good. Player? Probably. But still not that good. Actually, I don't know. Is he a better player than Philip? Like, is he that dissimilar from Philip and Karamoan? Yeah, I think that's true too. Probably Carson before Jake. I think there's a chance of Anthony. Like, really, I don't know. But, like, I think there's at least a chance of Anthony. Like, if I were to actually pick, I would say, like, Goose. Probably. Goose or Tola. But I would say, like, 50% Goose, 40% Tola, 10% Anthony. There's at least a chance. Oh my god, where are we in the draft? I love how I'm so out of it. Oh wait, that's what you mean. You mean So Kim was the person you were picking. I'm a fucking idiot. And that's me forgetting the draft was even happening. And Raider Ranger picked Seku. Alright. So Justin's next. Like, see Lauren Beck? Yeah, it's not happening, I don't think. I just think there's not enough slots. Like, I think it's just too much time. And then also, I think they're going to probably try to forget 39 as much as possible. Like, I could see a world where, like, Elaine slips on. But I don't think many people from 39 are going to make it on. Or even be in contention. Sala! Interesting. I would have been... like, considering Sala if Sala wasn't like a complete dick postseason to Barb. Like, his last name's Tia? Anyway. Wait, let's pause this. It's my turn. Who do I pick here? I mean, Sean Edwards is still there. Oh, wait, I didn't take off Simone. Let's just double check. Make sure I didn't accidentally take off someone I wasn't supposed to. Okay, no, we're good. Okay. Yeah, who should I go for here? At this point, it's like these are all like kind of bad, right? So I'll go Sarah Wilson. Why not? Lion Mountain's next. I forgot what was the exact thing. I mean, he essentially just like really trashed Barb for blindsiding him and everything. I don't remember the exact phrasing of what he said. This should make Survivor 2 Tribes again. I mean, I think it's kind of apparent that most people want that, right? Thing is, Jeff doesn't care though. It is very strange how, like, there's things that, like, Jeff will, like, 100% listen to the fan base about, but there's other things he just, like, could not give a shit. You think less than a third of 50 will be pre-New Era? I would say less than a third. Yes. Maybe. I think around there. 6 or 7. is what I would expect. I think it'll be, yeah, majority new era, um, with a sprinkle some older.
カラスか。よくここが分かったな。
I don't know. What else is there released up,
カラ
Lauren?
スの銀次で取ってる男です。
Um,
そのぐらい分からねえと情報屋なんて務まりません。
loved Wendell in 36, hated him in 40.
何か収穫はありましたが。
Loves
今
Christian.
日も外れだ。そりゃ難儀なことで。
Loved Chris Underwood from the beginning,
天然理心流の使い
which
手
is funny.
と
Hates Ream.
すればこの手の道場が腐
Hates David Wright. I forgot about that one. Did not like Kelly Wentworth until Edge of Extinction. Which is bizarre. What else is there? I believe liked Michelle, though thought Aubrey or Ty should have won. I think it's what I think her take was. Like, I didn't watch that. Like, I've only watched from Ghost Island on. But I believe that's what her take was there. Watch 50 at $2 million prize. I doubt it. I don't think they will. Like, they like Jeff has blatantly said that they're not even going to try to outdo Winners at War. So I don't think they will. I don't think they have a reason to. Yeah, I don't get it. I genuinely don't understand why people are starting with Palau. Like, it's such a bizarre place to start. And again, I think it's a place that, like, gives you the wrong idea of Survivor. It, like, makes you think Survivor is actually about challenges. Because, like, Palau is a season that has, like, such a heavy focus on the challenges. But yeah, did Limon pick? I don't believe so, right? Yeah, I think she's up to 45 at this point. I think she just finished 44, which again, I haven't caught up on her streams, but so she should be starting 45 soon, which will be interesting. I'm sure she's gonna hate Bruce. Best thing to start with, again, like, for me personally, I would start at the beginning, but if you're not gonna start at the beginning, I would say like Tocantins. One of the worst season rankings I've seen was this. All Stars at the top. All Stars, Pearl Islands, Palau, and Borneo. What a grouping. Survivor at its worst. Karamoan, Ghost Island, Edge of Extinction, HHH, Champs vs. Contenders 1, I assume? Blood vs. Water for Australian Survivor. 43, Nicaragua. 44, One World, I Am the Idols. Just, I expected that to be a worse grouping. Like, I disagree with, obviously, some placements, but, like, I expected that to be worse. Yeah, I mean, it's not, like, obviously it's not in line with my, like, I think the most egregious thing is All Stars, in the top 4. But kind of understand his reasoning for Palau. Oh, wait, I didn't even read, was there actual explanations? Let's see. Palau's high because of Ian? Okay. Sure. I think Ian has, like, a really great, like, arc on that season. Like, this, like, really tragic, like, downfall. But I wouldn't rate the season that high because of it. Finish a rough draft for a ranking of every Survivor US player? That's insane. I want to work on it, but I just have other videos I need to work on first. Because I just want to know. I just want to know what my ranking is. But it'll have to at least wait till probably at least next batch of videos for me to even, like, start doing the prep on it. These just take too much time. I do have a full list of every player though at this point. Like I did make that list. So that way when I'm doing casting videos and that sort of thing, I can just copy and paste the list. And then narrow it down from there. Or really just any video, really. Like any top 10 or anything too. It's got like 20 people and I have to go back. How do you forget people? Like, how are you even, like, starting the list? I would just, like, copy and paste the list of every player and then move them around from there. I forgot Sydney from 41. How dare you forget Sydney Siegel? Kay Gallagher bullied by a jury? I mean, she was definitely not treated well by a jury. I don't know if bully is necessarily the term I would use, but maybe. Is Lime the... Okay, wait. Oh, wait. I'm a fucking idiot. I saw Cleopatra earlier, but then it just didn't even click to me that you're picking Sarah Jones. Okay, yeah. So biggest party's gone, right? So 1 through 3. 3, cool. He automatically gets Sophie. See Sophie off the board. Now Sorquill. Yeah, this draft's been going on for way too long at this point. Yeah, Sophie's actually like not even that bad of a pick at this point. I just realized Sarah from Titans vs. Rebels is here. I don't think any... Actually, I just realized I don't think anyone from Titans vs. Rebels is here. I don't think I updated this after Titans vs. Rebels happened. So, yeah. Technically no one... Actually, wait, did we add people on a previous draft? We might have done that on a previous draft. It's like add the Titans vs. Rebels people. I think I just forgot along the way. But at this point, oh well. Love Sydney, so I don't know how I forgot her. Her only red flag is being friends with Logan. Is that a thing? She's friends with Logan? With Spies, Lies, and Allies? That's so random. The Sarah AU that's there, that's... Oh, the two? So, Sarah Ailes is Sarah from Chance Contenders 2. The one that, like, survived the tsunami. And then Sarah Marshke is the one that pushed Miss Brazil. Or whatever it was. Like that one. Sarah Wade, because why not? Sure, yeah. The, future fan favorite game changer, Sarah Wade. My favorite. Yeah, Jakars is next. Grease, yeah, Miss Grease, that's who it was. Sean Cohen, the fuck you confessional guy. Well, technically, Johnny Fairplay said fuck you to him, right? But anyway. Sean Cohen is a fun character, though. Not likable in any way, but still. Yeah, Nadav is next. What's the context of Sierra saying that there's a new sheriff in town? I think that was just her saying... That was the merge episode, right? I believe that was just her, like, saying it as if she's, like, the new person running the tribe, right? Like, I don't know. It's not... There's not that interesting of context there. There are no confessional people. I mean, yeah, you could pick Sam Showers. Favorite Survivor player. Why Scott Paul have to be such an ass? I mean, what a question. By the way, when Jeff is saying that he doesn't want villains on the show, Scott Pollard is definitely one of the people in his mind, right? Of people he would not cast. Like when he says that there are people in the past that we cast that we would not cast nowadays, Scott Pollard is 100% one of those people, right? Scott, and probably Jason as well. I think are probably like two top people. Of people that would not be on the show again. Why was Scott almost your... That is the big question. Sarita had 2 good voting questions. You'll take her. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Sarita White. What iconic Survivor player she is. But yeah, you have Ivor. You have 2 picks. Your last 2 picks. Was Sabrina an alternate for Game Changers? I don't believe she was an alternate, was she? But she was in the casting pool. I'm not sure if she was an alternate, though. Then again, I don't think I know who the alternates are for Game Changers, so she could have been. You wanted to lose? Yeah, probably. Yeah, who else is in the... Like, who else is close to getting on Game Changers? Actually, let's look this up. Game Changers... I don't know, Survivor... What would it be? Survivor 34... Rumored cast? Is that what it was listed under? Yeah, I think this is it. From Inside Survivor... Yeah, I know they were in the pool. I'll just post the link. This is the people that like were at casting finals. So Alexis Maxwell, who did not make. So I was talking about the people that did not make the cut. Alexis Maxwell, yeah. Carolyn, again, like actually no, Carolyn probably was the alternate, right? You would assume. Considering Jeff like blatantly says that like, okay, well if we had another slot we would have given it to Carolyn. And that like next time she'll be on yes, the master list. I mean this doesn't really say anything about who was the alternate though. Yeah, Chelsea Meisner, Danny Boatwright, Earl. The Earl declined, I believe, by the end. John Cody, John Mish. That, by the way, that is still so funny that John Mish probably would have been on Cambodia if he just like picked up a phone call. Like that's still funny. That's the thing. Which again, like at the end of the day, I think I'm fine with. Like I like John Mish on San Juan del Sur. I think he plays like a decent role there. But I'm also like, I didn't need to see John Mish play again. So like, if John Mish is like taking the spot of like Terry Dietz or something, and even though it didn't like turn out particularly well, or like even like Savage again, like as much as like Savage was like kind of a what the fuck pick for Cambodia, I was still happy to see Savage there. So I would rather see Savage there than John Mish. Yeah, Peter was there too. Yeah. Again, this was while Korong was airing. So like Peter was still like fresh in mind. I don't think he's in the pool now. If they were to like for 50, he's not gonna be there. Yeah, LJ, Marty, which is a shame. Monica, Culpepper, which is funny. Natalie Bolton, obviously, which I believe she turned it down by the end, or maybe that was Second Chance that she turned down. One of the two I know she turned down. Yeah, Sabrina, Sophie, and that's it. But yeah. Actually, I want to look at the master list and see, like, what does it say about 40? Yeah, it has Dom Bate listed as cut. Hatch is cut. Tina, Mike Holloway, Candace Cody. Which, yeah. Oh, by the way, Shauna and Sarah from Heroes of Jones. Shauna Mitchell. Is her last name Mitchell? Why do I have no memory of her last name being Mitchell? Okay, then Sarah Marshke. Alright, Nadav is next. Again, the strap's been going on for way too long. Want T-Bird on 50? I mean, yeah, I would have liked that. Or I would like that, but like it's probably not happening. Candace Cody's such a hero. I mean, well, she said "fuck you, Brad Culpepper." I mean, actually, too far, she didn't even say that, did she? um, what did Candace actually say? Because like it was Marissa that said "fuck you, Brad Culpepper," right? Like what did Candace even say? Um, but anyway, she doesn't like Brad Culpepper. That's enough. She gave the finger. Something. Sharni, cool. Sharni Vincent off the. I was actually thinking I could get Sharni. With my last pick, but I guess not. But yeah, Jakars is next for your last pick. We might as well just give Menace, what's his name? Shannon Elkins at this point, right? Oh, you took, wait, did I just completely misread? Oh, no, I'm an idiot. Jakars took Sharni, you took, okay, that's why I got mixed up. Alright, yeah, you took Semhar, okay. There we go. Yeah, Soraquil's next. Who's gonna pick Sebastian? Didn't she say he doesn't like women? Something like that, right? She definitely did say, like, someone said that. Which, yeah, I believe, yeah, actually, yeah, that definitely was. I think that was after the Gian vote off, right? That she said something like that. I should rewatch Blood vs. Water also. It's like tough because like I feel like my opinion of Blood vs. Water is very solidified, but actually I probably should watch at least like those early episodes. Yeah, he's shushing the woman, yeah, or the women. Who the fuck is Sally? You don't remember Sally from Survivor Panama? It's Dalton Ross's favorite player. She had knee-high socks, right? That was the thing about her. Yeah, Sally's an icon. Already on the draft, I mean, we're at the final round. We're almost done, thankfully. It's gone on for way too long. I'm straight. I believe Sally is the person that made the furthest. Oh no, Sebastian's there. Outside Sebastian, actually no, Sally I guess is tied to Scott Pollard. Both got 8. Anyway, Sebastian, well there we go. Someone got Seabass. Next up's Biggest Party is still gone, right? Yeah. Yeah, Biggest Party never came back? I just realized that. That's a miracle. That's different for Biggest Party. It's character development. 1. So you got Sally anyway. Cool. I love that like Biggest Party actually didn't like outside of Simon Black, his team's actually pretty decent. But yeah, Lion Melon's next. I love how literally nothing is happening outside of BBCAN. I just didn't watch it. I mean, I was working when it aired. That's the bad thing about Sunday. But yeah, like I'm like I don't feel like we've been like struggling to find things to talk about here, despite that, which is funny. How's your team? Who do you have again? Shawnee, Sabrina. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, Seigu Bunch is like a random pick, but outside that. Yeah, who'd you end up getting after? I remember like Shane and Shan was a good start. Sierra Reed's eh. Shay from NZ is also kind of eh. Sean is good for that time, and then Sharni's. It's such a diverse team. Shambo, Santoni, Sifu, Shannon Quinn, Shauna, and Sarah Marshke. Sure, I guess. Yeah. I feel like your last three picks are all like the same archetype, but yeah. What, you really wanted to pick Sharni? Was that your dream was to pick Sharni? Okay, well, where am I supposed to be going? Supposed to place like should spend some time. Okay, cool. So I guess we should wait. I think Rob is out next on Dondi. He's definitely not in a great spot, right? I think he's never been in that good of a spot, but especially now that Alyssa's gone, he's in a precarious spot. Thoughts on your team? What you got? Sharn, Sarah, Sean, Shay, Sarah Jones. I don't know if I would pick Sharn right away, but you do you. That's such a mother team, and he has Sean Hampson. Sean Hampson's probably the biggest mother of them all. Yeah, Search League's good though. I guess Shay's fine. Actually, I guess it's an okay team. Where I play any multiplayer games for videos, like they're just not the games I play. Like I wouldn't be like opposed to it for like stream and stuff, but in terms of like a video that I'm gonna make, like for like something I'm gonna make into a proper video, there's not really a point because like I just don't like that's not why I actually want to play. Sean Hampson protects the gays when he misplaces. Yeah, that's obviously his plan. He was like, oh my god, I really want to misplay my idols so I can protect gay people. that was his thing. That's just what Sean Hampson's known for. Multiverses will be out next month. I don't know. I'm too rare. In terms of like streaming something, that's probably like not out of the realm possibility. Wait, did Lineman ever pick for the final rounds? I don't think so, right? Yeah, you still have your final pick. Next draft series? Don't know. We'll have to see. Now, what should it be? He's like Big Brother of this, just kind of. Oh, is that interesting? It's not as many people, for one. Sarah Ailes. Sarah Ailes off the board. What were we doing before this? I don't even remember anymore. Oh, seasons. We're doing season. It's by season. Yeah, not sure what we'll do next. Oh, it's my turn. What a group. Like, it's funny. Like, okay, so this is what we got. We got Sam, the person who got 0 confessionals in Australian Survivor Champions Contenders 2. We got Scott Pollard, who's Scott Pollard. We got Sean Edwards. We got Shannon Elkins. And we got Sean Wilson, who's probably, like, the most random fucking person. Sean Wilson from SA Immunity Island. Who is actually, like, kind of a fun character at points, but just, like, so overshadowed in the edit. So it's like, he's probably, like, the best pick on paper. But I think it's funny that I get Sean Edwards, so I'm going to pick Sean Edwards. So, there we go. Justin, it is your pick. I guess Scott wasn't on here. I forgot that Titans vs Rebels wasn't on the list. So I probably would have added them if I remembered that Titans vs Rebels weren't on the list. Because like we made these before Titans vs Rebels aired. Oh, that was the guy I was trying to find. But yeah, obviously now that it's finished airing and stuff, it would have been better to add those. But oh well. What is even going on right now? I don't even understand. Okay. Was I trying to not get? I assumed I was trying to find somebody, not the other way around. Whatever. Actually, that is kind of insane. Like that, Justin was about to draft Scott in round 2, and Scott's still here in the final round. Yeah, Scott's. I mean, okay, anyway, yeah, Scott's not good. I mean, the comments he made about Zeke and everything, like when all that stuff happened, that's bad. And like obviously just on the show too, he's a dick. But again, at least there, it's like okay, he's like a villain for a show. It's still it's entertaining for what it is. But yeah, he's just kind of a dick outside that. Go the runner-up of Amazing Race AU. What a pick. Anyway, yeah. So Justin picks Sean. Then Radio Ranger picks Sam Showers. And then Obi has a pick between Scott Pollard and Shannon Elkins. So, like, okay. So, like, this game, it's like all these characters are just like these are just all Yakuza characters, right? But, like, just in the past for some fucking reason. I guess it's supposed to be a dream, right? That's what it is. It's supposed to be like Kiryu having a dream. Who took the guys whose first word was mateship? That was Sorquel. That is actually really funny. That was the thing. Like the first word from him on Here's the Villains is mateship. I think Scott's better than Shannon Elkins, yeah. Okay, like Scott at least was fun on the show. Shannon Elkins was barely there. Like Shannon Elkins, I believe like to this day is like one of the only people like Jeff Probst is like personally blocked. On like social media and everything. Which I believe it's like I believe Corinne is one of the other people. But like yeah, like Shannon Elkins is not great outside the show either. As different people, I think Kiryu is a real historical figure. Okay. Like this is like wait. It's like the character we're playing as is an actual wow. Okay, I'm looking this up right now. Yeah, this is an actual person. Okay. Wait, these are almost all real people. What? That's really a thing? I mean, they could have, I guess, just like named them off like after them, but like these are all like real characters. So this is like actually like supposed to kind of be based on true events. That's very strange. Scotty P. Favorite player Scotty P. Alright. Thank God that's over with. That took way too long. Alright, we'll do the polls.
そいつに天然理心流の使い手を調べておくように手配しておく。あんたは日が
Wait,
落
what
ち
is
たら
this?
屋敷町南の風呂屋へ行ってくれ。店の者に新堀松助と名乗れば、その情報屋のところに案内されるはずだ。
随分親切なんだな。
Wait, why is this not
どんな
working?
裏がある？
Trying to open up the image.
疑り深いね。
Just like automatically downloaded it.
俺を信じれば信じる。
Eric Reichenbach won.
でも
Imagine Eric Reichenbach winning Here's His Villains. That'd be really
信じて
funny.
裏切られた方が少しは前に進める。
夜になったら俺は
Actually, Eric Reichenbach winning, Kelly Wigglesworth second place, Coach
屋
is
敷町
third.
南の風呂屋に行く。それで情報屋に会えるんだったな。
I also think it still makes merge.
ああただ夜までしばらく時間
Actually, this is just like a hero. Like the heroes just win out. That's kind of disappointing.
分かってると
I
は
don't
思う
want
け
the
ど
heroes to win
幕
out.
府が連中に今日の治安維持を任せてから浪人者は街歩くだけで命がけだ。
But yeah, genuinely, I have no memory of that video at this point.
時々怪しくなくても切られる。
分かっている。
Like that was made so long ago at this
待ち
point.
なよ。せめて名前くらい教えてってもいいんじゃない？
俺も偽名かもしれないぞ。
Look at the Laura vote off.
そこはお互い様だから。
What was it? A 2-2-2 where two idols were played.
斉藤さんね。覚えとくよ。
Oh, Candace also got idled out of the game. Russell got 4-3-2 out of the game. Jervis got 2-1-1 out of the game. Wait, they went to Rocks at the Terry Dietz vote? Wait, what a season. That's probably better than Heroes vs. Villains. Imagine having a game about George Washington. They all had Mario. Imagine. Okay. Yeah, alright, let's do, there's 11, right? So we'll do 4-4-3. So we got Menace, Ovi, Ray Ranger, and Justin. Alright. There we go. Who would I vote for here? I might go Radio Ranger. I think it's the one that comes to my mind right away. Seamus. I think the Seamus pick is what's throwing me off with Ovies. Actually, Justin's isn't. No, Justin's is fine. Also. Oh. It's kind of a. I don't really have that much of a vested interest in this one. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure it was just a glitch on Twitch's end that you couldn't vote before. How's Obi dominating? Nah. But yeah, it is what it is. It was a tie between Coach and Terry. But it wasn't a rock draw because Kelly played the idol on Coach. Oh, it was okay. It was nullified, but okay, I think I missed that. Ovi won. Interesting. Which again, has Sophie Clark, has C-Pay, has Scott Pollard. Wait, Mr. Stream, yeah, Stream, not much. I mean, we're not really been doing this draft for forever, which we're finishing, and then outside that, it's like there's not too much going on. I mean, BBCAN happened. I didn't watch the episode, but like I know what happened. But also, it's like and a cliffhanger anyway, which is stupid, but whatever. Which also probably means no digital dailies, right? Which also, it's like, how is this week gonna be structured then? Like, what is the rest of the week gonna be? If we're like having to do the eviction and everything at the beginning of the next episode, they're really just gonna rush through the rest of the week. But anyway, next one's me, Lion Melon, Biggest Party, Sora Quill, right? Yeah, there we go. I would probably I'll probably go Lime Melon or Soraquil. One to two. It's like either one. Otherwise, to say that I'm actually close to being in first. Zombie Week 2.0. I mean, like, what? Like, I just generally don't get, like, how are they structuring that? Because it's like it was supposed to be a Sunday night eviction. But, like, did they just, like, not realize that they couldn't fit all of it in the episode? Or, again, or is there, like, something that's, like, so big that's gonna happen, they were like, fuck it, we gotta drag it out into another episode. Like, I don't know how to interpret this. Which is why I think there's, like, a shot that maybe it is Anthony. Maybe it is a world where, like, she does take a shot at Anthony. They really want to, like, save that time for, like, next episode. Yeah, me and Lime Melon tied. Interesting. Alright, then final poll. Is it almost a three-way tie? Oh yeah, you were only one vote away. Alright, what do we got here? We got Jakars, Nadav, and Yoviver. Bitch, anybody but Yoviver. Does Yoviver have a good team here, actually? Eh. Wait, why is Semhar not centered? There we go. I don't even know who. I think I might actually vote Nadav of these. Even though Yoviver's winning by like 7 votes. Which is funny. Oh, well, like, I guess it seems fine, yeah. It is a fine team. Head to the bathhouse. By the way, this game, like, you can just very clearly tell this is, like, on the same, like, engine as, like, Yakuza 5 and those sort of games. Like, this plays, like, so reminiscent to those. Oh, I forgot about that. I did watch Traders Quebec. I'll be honest, I don't remember any of it at this point. But I did watch it. What was her name? The one girl was fun. The one that had the glasses at first. Yeah, Survivor won. That's a shame. Actually, the top three, it's literally the top three on the leaderboard versus Ovi. Yeah, Miriam. Yeah, she was fun. I consider what if second and third placers were in final two. I, like, kinda, I don't know. I think my issue with that is I think I've talked through a lot of those scenarios before, haven't I? But, I don't know. I would consider it. Alright, so it's Ovi, me, Lime Melon, and Yoviver. She's like Kelly 2.0. I mean, is she Kelly? I don't know if that's the direct comparison. But she is like, yeah, she's a fun character though. Vince team has Shan Quinn. How can you not win? Yeah. What? Is that we're really doing this? Fucking Survivor's really gonna win this? Again, that's funny. Yeah. Who's the Johnny? Who's the Evan? Who's the Kenny? Or do any of us want to be any of those? Ooh, stream buffer there for a second. Alright. Well, I got last. That's pathetic. That's fine. Alright, Survivor won, because, obviously. What was it, Obi second? Which, yeah, that's fine. At least more points on the leaderboard. Lionel in third, I got fourth. Is that the right color? No, that one is. There we go. Anyway, alright, that's it. That took way too long. What time are we at? 2:17. Okay. I'll probably play a little bit more of this and then move on to, Last of Us to do daily run. Which Last of Us has been really pissing me off lately, by the way. The last few days I've been playing. I've been dying from the dumbest shit the last few days. It's been bothering me, but whatever. Alright, let's see how the leaderboard changes from this. If it, I mean, like, it doesn't. Like, I mean, oh, does Ovi... Where's Ovi on this? Ovi moves up to, like, 21st place. But, okay, whatever. Wait, why didn't I just turn this on? It's not like I'm paying attention to the story of this at all. You're over 40 points. Good for you. Yeah, you're at 42 points. Thank God. Does Lion... No, me and Lion both get 1 point, so I guess we're the same. Yeah, I'm at 33. Lion's at 29. Marlene and Cook for All-Stars 5, hopefully. I would love that. Time to admit she's the real deal. Who is this? Tori Deal. It's so fucking funny that Tori Deal, like, actually, like, is a rapper, I guess. It's funny that, like, a lot of challenge people, like, try to have, like, music careers, right? But, like, the fucking Jay Asoff music is the most cringy shit. I was watching one of their songs, and it's this weird, like, they did this weird music video where, um, like, I forgot how they record it. It was like Jay, um, it's like Jay's girlfriend was like driving like another car and like recording them from like the other car or whatever, like to shoot the music. It's very strange. Um, what's their thing called? Their group? I already forgot what it's called. What was it? It's like something. Oh my god, why can't... Homework. I knew it was something school related. Fuck me, dude. Fucking homework. Uh... But yeah, it's like the most fucking cringy music. I'm trying to find the TikTok account to link it. Okay, I think this is it. Wait, why is everything gone? Oh, there it is. Yeah, here it is. This, what the fuck? Again, it's terrible. Um, Me to the Vacation Alliance. What is this? Who's? Oh, is that John Riley? By the way, Naya is still there. That's also kind of mind blowing to me. Imagine Anthony getting ninth and Spicy V second. I mean, that's not out of the realm possibility. It'd be funny if Bailey wins this season. Disappointed that Tony. Yeah. I literally drafted both of them. Imagine somehow Ryan wins this season. Like, that'd be so funny if Challenge 40 ends with a Ryan win. Like, just imagine Ryan winning Challenge 40. I'm trying to find the, like, really cringy video.
Come on!
Where is it? Is it this one? No, that's not it. Where is it? Wait, did they delete some? They definitely had more before.
Siri, considering my girlfriend is hanging out the window.
Whatever. Either way, again, like, watch their music. It's terrible. Haven't lost a member in the challenge for. Is that true? Who'd you get? Oh, because you're not even on there. Cool. Yeah, everyone's lost somebody at this point. It is funny how Biggest Party knows nothing about challenge, yet he's only lost one person. Then, yeah, I mean, like, yes, he has Jordan, Josh, and Ryan. So it's like, I mean, Jordan's his only real chance. I found it funny that Avery was my last person. Oh, isn't this the Winners at War theme? Oh, pfft. This is the Haley song. Why wasn't this the Game Changers theme? This was before Game Changers, right? Which is even funnier. Oh, this is so fucking weird. But yeah, I believe this was like, this was after Worlds Apart, before Game Changers, right? Yeah, because like Malcolm was like super close to Worlds Apart cast because he was dating So at the time. To where that I remember at the time I was shocked that Sierra, because like Sierra ends up being like one of the like person like leading the charge and like getting rid of Malcolm. Like that shocked me at the time because like from what we had known outside the show is that like the Worlds Apart cast was like super close to Malcolm. So the fact that like she didn't like protect him in any way was pretty surprising. Now that Anderson should be on the challenge again. Yeah. I think it'll be fun. Don't think it's happening at this point. Oh, wait, that's R2. Oh. Oh, cool. Oh, there we go. I don't know if Natalie's declining, or if they just don't want her. Like, obviously, there's some, like, problematic tweets and stuff from her, to where, like, I don't know if that's the reason why. I think Avery, I mean, I assume it comes down to what the elimination was, right? Avery, I'm like, again, Jody is, like, how old is Jody? I think I assume Jody's old, but she's actually probably, like, 40. Like, how old is Jody? She's 43, okay. How old is Avery? Avery's like what, like 33 probably? She is... Oh wow, it actually is 33. Yeah, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that she just like beat her in a physical challenge. Is Finella 2.0 still there? She is. Somehow. Chase Rice featuring Baylor Wilson is gonna sell out, obviously. Everyone's just waiting for that collab. I don't know why Tori gets away with, because they just love Tori Deal. I generally don't understand why. Like, why they like Tori. And like, why they like like I get at least with like Casey and stuff, I can kind of get it as in like Casey's just like supposedly like super charismatic in real life. But she's like one of these where like it doesn't translate to the TV screen, but like when you're like with her in person, like supposedly like yeah, you just fucking adore her. But Tori Deal's not even that. People don't even like Tori Deal. Like people that are on the show with her don't even like her half the time. So it's like I generally don't understand why they like Tori Deal so much. Like, yeah, at least with like Josh, like you understand why they like Josh. Like it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I just don't understand Tori. Brandon is father. It's just the photo again. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I like Brandon. It's funny how like he looks completely different now, but yeah. We're changed to Kara. It's called Zaka Washed Up Gladiator. Pretty high, right? I think like 90% chance. Can't believe we're getting a whole season of Michelle and Laurel. I mean, yeah. Yeah, how's Michelle still there? That's still pretty shocking, right? Do I have to do this? Yeah, she's with Devin, so I guess she's protecting that light. But like, are they protecting Laurel? Like, why are they working on Laurel? Well, I guess they like, yeah, they're like somewhat close through Ride or Dies and stuff, but shouldn't they be targeting Laurel? You like Olivia? I like Olivia as a TV presence. I don't necessarily like what Olivia does, but I think she makes for good TV. I'm supposedly like Michelle and Devin like hooked up before the show too, right? Actually, that would be funny. This is Michelle's first final. Is on Challenge 40. I feel like Venus was taken out before Pon Tribal. Her relationship with Randon wouldn't have made the cut. I think it still would have been there. Because I think they still would have, like, because like Randon finds the idol, and I think they would want that idol content there, even though it doesn't like play a factor into really anything. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not, because like Hunter does later find the idol, so maybe not actually. Yeah, and maybe that is a good guess of like why that's there. Queen of Eve is winning. Sure, why not? She beat Wes and Kenny. I mean, she also beat Casey Cooper. She beat Tina. Those big threats. Who's the next target for a guy? I assume Kylan's got to be targeted soon, right? Yeah, I'm still. I mean, like, I guess like Nehemiah also is seemingly on the bottom of things. I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of surprised Nehemiah hasn't seemingly been thrown in even more. Can't sleep. Well, there we go. Yeah, I was talking about how there was character development for you. The fact that you didn't come back right away. No, the draft. We finished the draft not that long ago, really. It took way too long. But I don't believe you got any points. Yeah, because the top 4 ended up being the top 3 on the leaderboard plus Ovi. Yeah, who'd you end up getting after you left? You got Simon Black. But then you got Sophie from Blood vs. Water, and you got Sally Schumann as your final pick, which is actually decent. But yeah, you still didn't get any points. You start sleeping right now. I mean, that would be ideal for you, I guess. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's to be fair. Yeah, we don't know all the elimination matchups yet. Actually, let's look this up again. I just want to see who's still in again. If I could find the right spreadsheet. There we go. So again, full-on spoilers for Challenge 40, just running through who's left. So, Cara Maria, like, probably, like, you would think... So, yeah, I believe, like, her and Jenny have been targeted, right? Like, Jenny supposedly, like, blew up her own game. Which makes sense. Actually, where's Rachel in all this? I forgot Rachel's still there, which I believe Rachel's the only Gen 1 person left. But yeah, okay, what the fuck is this scene? But yeah, how's Rachel still there? Theo is still there. That's also a person. And surprised Naya is still there. Derek and Ryan, I assume, are just floating through, right? Everyone else kind of makes sense. When I make a video on what if the first 3 boots are Final 3, I don't know. It's like, what is that video? It's just essentially just saying who like is the most likely to win of the first 3 boots. I wouldn't be like opposed to it, but I'm not like dying to do that video either. I'll jot it down though. What was it again? Well, the first 3 boots or the final 3. That was from Justin. I just thought of one myself though. What if the first 3 boots were... Or what if the first 3 jurors were the final 3? I think that might be a little bit more interesting. Just because I feel like there's a lot more to work with there. But, oh, anyway. Yeah, Sonya, BB final 2. I assume it's just Sonya wins, right? Who the fuck's voting for BB? And what, Deb versus Kel? What a final 2. Yeah, I'm redoing my philosophy in the game video. Sure, I don't even like that fucking video now anyway. But yeah, I'm redoing that. The question is, when does it come out? Where I'm making it now in this batch of videos. I might... So, like, I mean, like, the 5-year anniversary is next year. However, I bumped it up because I needed another slot in December. And I was like, okay, this is kind of a decent video to have there. But it might get bumped out, more than likely. Especially with, like, traders. I haven't started working on it yet. Where I'm at right now... I'm working on the top 10 player videos for Big Brother. After I'm going to do Survivor and Big Brother best player for every letter of the alphabet. I'm going to do Survivor History of the Hall of Fame, and then after that's the philosophy video. And then after that, it's all those like videos that don't matter when they come out. So, like, casting Battle of the Seasons for Borneo through Marquesas. I'm doing that. I am doing... What else? Casting Survivor Runners-Up at War. What a video. Recasting Cambodia if there were no previous returnee seasons. I actually really like that video idea. I thought that was actually a really fun idea. So essentially, like, what if Second Chance was the first ever returnee season? Like, who would be the people that make the cast there? Yeah, then, Celebrity Big Brother ranking, recasting BBCAN12 if it was All-Stars, which, why not, I guess. And then, recasting Here's Villains if it was a half newbie season. Should that be its own video? Is that enough to be one video? I guess it is, because you still have to cut the cast in half, and then you also cast returnees. Or you also cast, like, newbies from future seasons. So I guess that's fine. Yeah, so that's why I've left the work on from this batch. By the way, tomorrow will be my essay "Who Would I Vote For" video. Not that that really matters. I'm literally just throwing it away now. It doesn't really matter. I'm pairing it up with the BBCAN "Who Would I Vote For" because they're both like pretty short videos. So it's like I didn't want them to be like on their own, just because of how like kind of nothing they are. So again, I'm pairing them up together. So South Africa, "Who Do I Vote For" will be on Monday. BBCAN, "Who Would I Vote For" will be on Wednesday. Who do I want to go home next? Tori and probably Devin, right? I'll just say Devin. Yeah, I mean, this is Survivor. I mean, just look up Survivor Hall of Fame. Like, it was it's not a thing anymore. Like, they don't run it anymore, which is the reason why I'm making the video. Like, it'll be to talk about, like, the initial run of it, but then also to talk about who would be in it now. So, yeah, it ended in 2016. I'll post the wiki page. There we go. Ryan needs to win. I think it would be funny if Ryan won this season. By the way, what the fuck is going on in the game right now? I love like they're just like putting like every fucking Yakuza character in the fucking in fucking feudal Japan. Rewriting the cast of here's All Stars. I think I've thought about that one already, haven't I? It's just like such a small scale video that's like I would be opposed to making it, but I'm also like, when the fuck is it ever actually coming out? If Ryan won Challenge 40 would be part of the rotation, I assume so, right? Who'd be the champion of champions, the champion of the greatest challenge season of all time? Yeah, 100% though. They're gonna be promoting this as the best challenge season of all time, right? They'll be like Winners at War. Or they did the same thing for Winners at War. Where Jeff like constantly talks about how it's the best season of all time. I believe they even say in the show that's the greatest season of all time. Large man. Thank God we're fighting against large man in a sauna. What a fight. You were pissed when Ryan was the alternate for All Stars 1. Yeah, I feel like there are other alternates I was more upset about, right? Who else was an alternate for All Stars 1? There was a pretty decent group, right? Oh, yeah, Cook. Yeah, Cook's a big one. Like, that's a travesty. Oh yeah, 400,000. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's the... Okay, cool. Yeah, this is pretty pathetic, right? I wonder how much they paid everyone to go out there, though. Seems like Ashley on All Stars 5? I would say possible. I wouldn't say super, super likely. But definitely possible. 10%? That's probably about right. Actually, no. Let's use the thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I'll finish this fight, or like this sequence, and then we'll probably move on to Last of Us. Oh, what the fuck was any of that? Sabaya likely? I don't know. Are they really picking Sabaya for a challenge? Like, maybe, but she wouldn't be like top of my board. Yeah, like, to me, at this point, I don't even know who I want to win Challenge 40. I feel like a lot of the people I wanted to win are already gone. So I'm like, I'm not that excited about any of these people. Yeah, Kara would be cool. I think Kara and Kylan would probably be my two. Unless I'm forgetting about some other person on the guy's side of things. Or Josh would be funny. Yeah, I would say Kara is like by far the woman pick for me. In terms of guy, I would say again Josh would be funny. Kylan, I think would be like the legitimate pick. I think Josh would be funny, and I think Nehemiah would also be fine. And also, I think Corey also would be like that'll be like a satisfying like end to his arc, even though continue to come back anyway. I think I'm good without Theo winning. Do I think Ben can win 46? Not at this point, no. At least it's not very, very like I think it's between Kenzie and Charlie. Very much leaning Kenzie. Chris was the most likely winner. Is he the most likely winner? I think he's very likely to make it to the end. I don't know if he's very likely to win, though. Which has always been the issue with Corey. And there's always been issues with Corey, but I think right now that's like recently at least that's been the issue, is that he could get to the end now. It's just that he's more than likely not winning. I guess USA 2 though, he did come very close. Gumball has been at 2. I think at this point that's too high, but also I'm the one that had Ben at 1 like 2 weeks ago, so I have Hunter at 4 also. Like my current ranking is Kenzie, Charlie, Ben, Hunter. There, I already forgot what's after that, but again, it's irrelevant. But yeah, I think the thing is, like, I feel like there was just nobody good, though. I guess, like, Hunter would have been Hunter would have been the boring pick, but it's like, ugh. He's like, I would not have felt confident putting Kenzie 1 at that time. Now I would feel confident about it, but I would not have, at that time, been confident to put Kenzie at 1. But again, I had more proof, I feel like, with Ben than I did with Kenzie at the time. Straight up, I think part of it also is because I just haven't cared about the season as much. Like, straight up, I do not even remember the premiere at this point. Or if previous seasons, I would, like, remember, like, all their opening confessionals and everything. I really could not remember this season. Like, I remembered he didn't have a great premiere, but I don't remember what exactly was bad about it. But, yeah. Or rewatch Panama and Gabon? Probably not. Trip. Probably more likely to rewatch Panama, though, than Gabon. My opinion of Gabon's pretty solidified. Well, it's like, and to be fair, so is Panama, but like Panama, like I know Will Neff watched Panama, and I haven't watched his watch through of Panama. It's like I might do that. I don't know. I mean, yeah, this seems like a decent season for Derek, so interesting to see. Okay, these cuts is going on forever, but I guess that's typical Yakuza fashion. But yeah, I think like after, so yeah, I'll finish 43. I'll watch 44. Watch 45. Obviously I'm gonna watch Vanuatu. I'm not sure how much else I'm gonna actively go out of my way to watch. Yeah, like if Lisa Lauren ends up watching like Borneo on and that sort of thing, then I'll probably end up watching those just for the sake of it. But yeah, I don't know how much I'm gonna go out of my way. So it's important. Is it? Is this important? Well, I could force my way into Shin Segumi barracks. That is the thing I could do. Brad Reese or Heather? Probably Brad, but neither. I believe Malcolm and Denise seconds foreshadowing that Maria and Charlie are last remaining Sega. Dude, that would make sense. That would definitely make sense. That's not the way I looked at it though at the time though. Liz is so under-edited, she probably won't make it to final. Yeah. And that's what we've been talking about. Do you think Derek C's back in the rotation? I mean, he was never... Like, I mean, like, he was in it ever since All-Stars 2, at least, right? Or never, like, back in the rotation for main series in particular? I don't know. Like, I'm not dying for it. I don't know if he actually is or not. I don't think we'll really know until, like, the season airs and just see, like, how prominent they are and all that sort of stuff, but... I don't know why they would bring him back consistently. He's like, I don't know. He's never brought that much to the show. Like, he's a likable guy and everything, but he's never been, like, the most riveting TV. Avery, I'm probably. I mean, she, like, somehow made the cut for 40, which is, like, the most mind-blowing thing to me. Like, her even being on 40 is already, like, shocking enough. Does Maria have a similar edit to Heidi? I would say so, yeah. Not one for one. Like, I think Maria's edit's probably stronger than Heidi's. But I think there's definitely similarities there. How far away am I from the end of this chapter? Actually, no matter what, we're gonna end here. I was debating, like, should I try to finish the chapter? But I'm like, no. We're already at almost 3 a.m. We'll move on to Last of Us. So, again, stream will cut out for, like, 30 seconds. I'll be back. We'll do daily run on Last of Us. So, yeah, see you then.